Hello guys, very good evening. Can you guys hear me? Let me know in the chat. Thank you Nishant for responding. What about others? Thank you Ekta. So how was your day everyone? Just looking for pen. Oh nice. Nice Nishant. Just looking for my pen. 1 minute guys. Yeah, got it. It was here. Great Vishal. I hope I told you right that to go through that website, Shikli's relationship. Everyone has gone through that website. Tried something today. Tried something on the last on Thursday. Yeah. Very good evening, Deep. I also saw like when I was opening the website, I also saw there is one reliable select. Something is going on reliable select. Do you guys have any idea about it? Very good evening, Joseph. Is it Vishal? Is was it too much? Ah, I see. Reliable select is the exam series. Okay, with reliable goodies. Okay. So like they provide some test series to you, right? Something like that. And when you pass that test series, you will sit for some companies, something like that. Yeah, I'm doing good, Ankit. Thank you for asking. I see. Hmm. Great. So any guys from this batch is going for that? Anyone from this batch? Okay, so Deep is going for that. Not now for me. Okay. So yes, I think you are saying like you need more practice, then you will go for that exam series. Understood. Yes. Understood. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yes. I can understand, Ekta. It happens. Actually, when I also started, so it happens with me also. I just picked. That's why I always started with easy questions because lead code has different level of complexities. So easy, medium, and complex, right? Then I start with easy, and then in easy, lot of array questions comes, right? So I start picking those arrays question, and I try to think about different ways. Like if one way is not going, then I go with another ways. Always use paper and pen or pencil better, so I can use the same page again also. So that's why I use a paper and pen first, write that question, and then try multiple thinking on that. And sometimes, yeah, it happens you didn't get any idea. So So yes, but later on, if you are not getting any idea, you are stuck for a very long time. Go for answers. Go for suggestions. Do not got frustrated, right? Same here. Okay, started 100 days of code. Yeah, that's good. That's very good, Ekta. I think Ekta is already doing a lot of things. I think you guys has also see and learn from her that she is also doing the revision of the content. She is also reading the extra things, going through the websites and reading about those things apart from this class. And she has also started the 100 days of code on lead code. So I would suggest these are very nice steps, and for personal growth as well, and also for any companies, whatever company you guys are targeting, for those for achieving that dream or that goal, will also these steps will helpful. So I will suggest to everyone here right now 24 people has joined, so this is for everyone. And I think you guys, if you guys have any like group, so you see what happened, you guys can create your own group. And in that group, you guys can just discuss whatever steps, whatever strategies you guys are following. So, or like some of the interesting questions which you have seen that these type of questions or mostly people ask in interviews. So it will definitely help to others also, right? And like it feels good when you help somebody and they are also like moving further with you. So as Ekta, I think is definitely going doing very nice things. So I would suggest to everyone, please do that. Okay. Yes, Nishant has also started. I think he's also 100 days was on Hacker Rank, right? I think a hacker like 100 days. This is I think Hacker Rank, Hacker Earth, or Lead Code. Everyone has started providing these things. So you could start from any of the coding websites. Okay. Okay. So I think we have already spent 5 minutes. So let's jump into today's topic, guys. And I hope in last topic what we have discussed. In last topic, I remember. Yes, last class we were doing the revision. Yes, I remember in last we were doing the revision, and in revision we have touched over migration seeders, right, and understood little bit about the association. Like there are three type of association we have understood: one to one to many, and then there was many to many. Correct? Okay, so yes, that's very nice point which Nilanjan has shared that yes, sir, we have created the revision folder. So guys, in last class, whatever folder we have created, we are not going to work on that folder for everyone. I think right now 25 people have joined, and later on, I think people will continuously join and they will ask again. So guys, today we are going to work on backend cohort folder, right? The earlier folder where we have created multiple things, right? Where we have created the category and product model. Today we are going to work on that folder. Revision folder, we will not touch that folder today. Okay, that was just for understanding. Correct. Today we will just go back to our previous folder where we have created the category and product category model, product model, and we have created the APIs for them. Okay, guys. Today we will go back to e-commerce project, right? Yes, e-commerce project. Correct. So today we will continue our e-commerce project. Okay, for everyone. So first thing, whatever we are going to discuss today, we are going to implement it in e-commerce project. Okay. Everyone understood that part? Okay. So seeders. So Ankit, if you remember when we were talking about the seeders, so in seeders we were keeping some dummy data. So once our server is start, once we created our models, we want some dummy data for that model, right? We are creating the products or categories. Once we are starting our server, we want some dummy data for those models. So we keep those dummy data in our seeders folder. That's what I told you about the seeders. Same goes for migration folder also. In migration folders, we generally keep our schema or table creation. Okay, and seeder goes for dummy data. Okay, so guys, okay, let's see our slides and let's see what are the topics today we are going to discuss from our slides. Okay. Okay, so this is today's agenda. First, we will establish the relationship between category and product. So, guys, we have already discussed in last class about the category, about the relationship. So, how many associations we had? How many associations we had? Three type of. Can anyone tell what are these three type of association which we had? Please write it in chat. Yes, one to one was first. Okay, one to many was second, and many to many. These three type of relations we have understood, and we have discussed lot of examples, right? Lot of examples we have discussed there. Correct. So now tell me, if we want to talk about category and product, so which relation this will be? Category and product. One to many. Everyone agree with that, or like why do you guys think like that should be only happen? That should be only relation which we can have here. One to many. Correct. One to many for product to category. One to many for product to category. Okay. No, no, no. One to many for category to product. The right would be category to product. Right. Yeah. Ekta has written correctly. Category to product, it's one to many. Yes. Likit has written correctly. Many product in one category. So see guys, let's take very general example, right? Like if we talk about the Myntra website, so let's consider they have three categories. First category is beauty, second category is a fragrance, and fourth category is a clothes, right? There, sorry, third category is clothes. So they have three categories: beauty, fragrance, and the clothes. In beauty, they will keep like makeup items. In fragrance category, they will keep the perfume and all those stuff. And in the clothes category, they will keep the summer and winter clothes. Correct. So now you can see, now in these three categories, there could be multiple products. For under the beauty category, there can be multiple beauty products can come. Same goes for fragrance. For fragrance category, there can be multiple perfumes or other items can come there. Same goes for clothes as well. Correct. So that's why when we take the reference, this is also about the reference. When we're talking about the reference, so a reference when we're taking from the category, then we can see that one category can have many products. Correct. One category can have many products. So that's why this relation will be happen between category and product will would be one to many. Okay, guys, are we good with that? Today we will see how we will define this relation in our code also. So when we create our model, so our code could also create this relation in our tables. Our code could also understand this relation. Okay, our code could also understand this relation. Today we will try to do this one to many. Okay, let's see. And meanwhile, let me see some comments. Nilanjan's comment is there. Websites to category, one to many. One website has many categories. One website has many categories. Okay, so you are talking about the e-commerce websites. I can understand. Yes. Association is a part of sequelize. Yes, association. See, simple meaning of association means relationship between two things. Okay, relationship between two things. Simple meaning, associate. Like in the addition and association, both are similar thing. We are going to add two things. Correct. So in sequelize, in the SQL, we do that with joins, right? The join, but in sequelize, we say that it say this feature as a association. In association, we are going to make relationship between tables. Okay. It is related with DB. Yes, Ankit. Because we are going to make association between models only, right? And product. See, you can see the heading is we will be going to establish the relationship between category and product resource, right? Category and product resource. So resource, where are we going to keep our resources? In our database, in through our models. So definitely category and products. We are talking about the when we are talking about the category and product resources, it means we are talking about the models and database. Okay, and after creating this relation, category and product, very simple. I will show you very simple. In sequelize, that's why sequelize has very nice things. Very simply, we will create this relation. Okay, and a lot of things sequelize will automatically do for you. I will show you that. After completing this relationship between category and products, the next thing which we are going to discuss, that today we are going to discuss Express middleware also. You guys remember the middlewares in Express, the bridge between the routes and controller. You guys remember? I told you The middleware play the role of bridge between our route or incoming request between the incoming request and controller. Correct. So today we will create the middlewares also. And what type of middleware we will create? We will create the request validator middleware, and this will not be global middleware. This will be routes specific middleware. Okay, routes specific middleware. When I say, if you guys remember about the earlier classes, I told you there are two type of middleware: global middleware, and another middleware is where we put on the routes directly. Correct. So these request validation middleware we will create on request only. So on that routes, today I will show you. I will show you there. Okay. In the routes we will directly create. So why we are creating on routes? Because see, when we want to update the post, like when we want to create a new resource, so whatever data is coming from the client side, we can check that data, we can validate that data. So that's why today we are creating the validator middleware, which middleware is going to which that middleware we are going to put it into specific routes. Correct. Like if you talk about the get middleware, in get middleware we are not passing anything, right? So we do not need any middleware there. So that's why we are not creating a global middleware, because if we create any global middleware, every request will go from that middleware. Correct. I showed you right in that day, when we are creating a global middleware, every request will go from that middleware. But in the specific middleware, when we will call that routes, only that time that middleware will be called. So that today we will create the validator middleware. And what we are going to validate? We are going to validate the data which client is sending. Like for category, when we are going to create the category, we will validate that from the client side, the name is coming or not. When we want to create any category, the name is coming or not. When we are creating any product, the product name is coming or not, cost is coming or not. These type of things we will do today with the help of validators. Okay, validator middleware. Okay, so next thing. Okay, let me see. Meanwhile, any questions on this second part? Is .env a middleware? No. .env is not a middleware. .env, it's like we are setting some things. Like we are setting the variables from the .env file to process.env. There is, because how we access the variables of how we access this environment variable, only help of process.env dot and that variable name. So the purpose of request.env package is just read that .env file and paste all those things to the process.env. That's what the .env package is doing. It's not middleware. Okay. Every API go through middleware first. Yes. If we are creating a global middleware, then every API will go through the global middleware. And if Deepak, you are saying like, if there is any a route, if there is any routes and we have put the middleware, yes, then that API will go through middleware, like a specific middleware. Okay. App.use is a global middleware. Yes, app.use. Whenever we are using app.use, it's a global middleware. That's right. Yes, we put global middleware inside that. Yes, we put most of the time. You can see the express.json, that global middleware we are putting into a root file. Okay. Deepak has one question. Yes, Deepak, please tell. Cors and auth are middlewares. Yes, cors is also. See, guys, cors and auth are not middle. Guys, I think you guys are a little bit distracting. You are now attaching everything to middleware. No. You do not see these packages, cors and auth. These are npm packages. Okay, cors and auth. These are npm packages. Now you need to know how you use these packages. You have to use these packages like middle. So see, I got it. Why everyone is started adding these packages to middleware. See guys, .env, cors and auth. These are just packages. Okay, these are not middleware. The purpose of middleware is different. You guys have started now mentioning about the packages name, cors, auth. No. These, see, understood the middleware. What is the purpose of middleware? Middleware is nothing. It's just a concept which has given to you. Whenever you want any request to go through first your middleware, then to controller, then you use middleware. Whenever any request coming from the client side, you do not want to send that request directly to controller. You want that request first to send to some middleware. That's why you use middleware. Okay, and there are two type of middleware: global middleware, specific route middleware. Correct. In global middleware, all the requests, when I said, like all the endpoints, like you have create for the categories, you have created multiple endpoints. Same way you have created 5 endpoints for products. If you will create the global middleware, all the requests for all the endpoints will go through that middleware. Okay, and if you are creating a route specific middleware, so whatever routes you are calling, whatever endpoints you are calling, only that request will go to a specific middleware. Okay, do not attach middleware with any packages, cores, and these are packages. If you see these packages are, you want every request to go through cores, then you will put that package in middleware. Otherwise you will not put that package in middleware. Okay, middleware is a feature which Express provides you, and if you see the need of any package to go through middle to put it into the middleware, then you will put that package in middleware. Understood? So Deepak is asking, in my company I see that they use a lot of server. When a request came that request go through all the server, but I don't know they use that much server. Deepak, I didn't understand fully your question. If you want to speak, you can just click on that invite button. I could allow you and you can speak. Okay. Okay, then it means app.use and app.get can be middleware. Uh, no. App.use and app.get. App.get is a get API, right? App.get is a API, right? Which where you write your endpoints. Correct? And app.use as also like app.use, we can say all the requests will go through that. So yes, app.use, we can use it as a middleware, which we are already doing it. If I let me share my screen. Yes, get is a method of HTTP. Let me share my screen. So you guys remember this thing? We are already using app.use, right? Here, yeah. So I want all the requests to go through express.json. I want all the requests to go through these routes. So that's why we are using app.use. And now, if we do not want to go, if we do not want allow to all the requests to go there, we will put those middleware in our routes in this place after our endpoint. And that's what today we are going to do it. We are going to put all of our custom validators here between our controller and endpoint. Okay, that was the second thing which we were going to do. Okay. Okay, so app.get API, let's see, it's also a route. Yes, it's also a route. That's right, Nielsen. It's a route which provides you get API. In my company, they use a lot of services. When a request come, that request go through that service. Yes, so I can understand, Deepak. The services which you're talking about, that could be the middleware. All requests going through those services as a middleware, and then it is reaching to the at the end where you have written the business logic or controller. Okay. In place of controller, we keep no. In place of no. Oh, okay. You are saying in the code. Yeah. Before it, we will keep our middleware here. We keep our middleware here. We can keep multiple middlewares here. Yes. So before that, we will keep our middleware. But why they use that much services? Deepak, they need some of the productions, right? So that's why they use, like there are when you are writing any like production services, you need a lot of things, right? Like all the requests should be first they should be having proper headers, they should be having proper cookies, they should be having proper size, right? And there should be proper authentication. All these things has happened. So that's why before going to controller, these productions applications, they goes through multiple middlewares. Okay, then they reach to the final controller. Okay, guys. So yeah, so that was the second part, guys. And today we will add some custom middleware and we will add it. Okay. And the third one is, guys, we will also implement the filter query parameter in the REST API. So okay, so you remember like when we have the find all API where we are finding all the products on categories. So today we will use some of the queries there. So like based on a name, based on cost, based on those things, give me the data, give me the product from the database. So that is the third part which we are going to do it. Okay, that's the third part which we will discuss it today. Okay, so let's see the next slide. Guys, I'm just sharing my screen so we can just simply see the slides from there, because now we have to start our. So guys, so let's see what is and meanwhile, guys, everyone start their Jam servers and database servers or the workbench, everything, and everyone open the e-commerce folder, not any other folder, e-commerce folder. Okay, let's revert back all the changes. Open the e-commerce or backend cohort folder. Do not open yesterday last class folder. Okay, last class folder we were doing some of the revision things. No, open the new open the folder which you were working earlier. Okay, in the last class I have created the new folder for you. Do not open that one. Open the new one. Open the backend cohort, the previous class one. Okay, the folder which you were using on Monday. That folder. Open that folder. Okay, guys, and also open the Jam. You can see I have already opened it. Let me open it. Yes, you can see MySQL database and Apache web server is running for me. And I can show you that localhost phpMyAdmin is also working for me. Yes, localhost and phpMyAdmin is also working for me. Everyone, once you open it, please write it in chat. Guys, I'm just repeating again. Open the folder which we were working on Monday, not on Wednesday, not on Wednesday. Okay, not on revision class. Open the folder which we were working on Monday, where we have created the categories and product. Please write in the chat once everyone is done. Everyone done it. Nazmeen has done it. Ekta has done it. Postman were nice. Ekta. Postman also she has opened. Vishnu done it. Bharat done it. Okay, guys. I think a lot of people has done it. So let's see. Deep has doubts. In meanwhile, let's quickly see his doubt also. Then move further. Pick his doubt. So let's see. Let's open in his doubt. What you are trying to do here? Oh, why are you doing npx declies in it? We have already done these steps, right? Likhit, who was that? Nishant or yeah, Deep. Sorry, we have already done that things, right? We do not need to do npx declies in it today. We just need to open our e-commerce folder, which we have created in, which we were already working on Monday. Okay. And why this error is coming? Anyone can answer this thing? Why this error is coming? Anyone can answer. Let me just see this error for some seconds and let me know why this error is coming. You can see he is in e-commerce folder. He is running npx declies in it. Anyone can answer this in the chat? Let me see. Yeah. Oh, okay. You want Zoom, please? Oh, I had already done it. Okay. Done. Deep, yes. Did you install Node? Yes. Yes. Nilanjan has answered it correctly. Node module not installed there. Correct. Because you have not done npm install, so package dependencies are not there. So that's why npx was not able to find the sequelize. So Deep, I'm not sure why this happens to you. We have already done these things, right? In our Monday or before class, we've already done these things, right? Sequelize in it and everything. Can you answer in the chat? Why, like, are you creating a new folder? It should run for you, right? npx sequelize should run for you. Just run npx sequelize. Is it running? So have you deleted that? Have you deleted that node modules? Like how this happened on Monday? We have already done everything, right? Have you touched that folder? If you have touched that folder, So please and do the npm install again, and please copy everything from my repo. Let me give it to you. Okay, somebody wants to speak. So Deep is, it was Deep. Okay, yeah, Deep. What is that? Okay, yeah. In meanwhile, let me. Yeah, you can speak now.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, Deep.
Yeah, sir, can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes.
Uh, sir, I did some configuration in my system regarding database changes and for PHP, and after that it's not working. Before it's working fine, and it's giving it's working fine, and it's giving me all the successful result, and all the things is working in fine. Just I changed the configuration is today morning. Then after I trying to execute the commands, none of the commands is working right now.
So looks like you first the error which is looking like to me that node mod. So do you have node modules folder in your
Yeah, I have notebooks folder in my
node modules you have?
yeah.
Okay, it's weird. Mm, so npx equalize command is running. Just npx equalize. Only two.
No, sir. Npx equals command is not running.
It means you have to do npm install now. Run npm install there.
Uh, I need to initialize the npm.
No, no, npm install.
npm install.
Yes, just npm install. It will go to your package.json and take all the packages and install it. So you just do npm install. And after that, check the npx equalize part. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, great. And by the way, I've already provided the repo. So everyone who has not the who does not have the code or anything, they can just copy paste from here. Okay, all the
I
and
all the
everything is
codes.
there.
Okay, sir.
Okay, guys. Okay, thank you. So let's. We have already done we have already started our jam server. We have opened the visual studio code, right? So now let's jump into our next slide and let's see what they are talking about. I think our first topic is today to create the association, which is one to many. Let's see that. Okay, so everyone, now just let's look into our slides. Okay, this was the first slide. Okay, so that's the relationship which we have already talked about, right, in last class also. So let's just repeat it one more time. They have also given some example. Let's verify these examples are correct or not. Okay. So one to one, they are saying citizen slash Aadhaar. I think yes, this relation is correct because one citizen can have only one Aadhaar, and one Aadhaar can only be linked with one citizen. So guys, every time, always try to look from both sides. Like first look from the citizen, then look from the Aadhaar. If you guys are observing me, तो तुमने देखा होगा कि I am always comparing from both sides. I am not saying only okay, I have compared okay citizen Aadhaar, okay, I'm fine. No, I'm comparing Aadhaar also. That Aadhaar can also be linked with only one citizen. So that's truly one-to-one relation. Do you guys agree with me? Let me see in the chat. Yes, Joseph is agree with me. Likit is also okay. Great, thank you. So let's see next relation. So next relation they are saying one to many, father to children. Correct. So yes, one father can have many children. That's totally true. So like many children can belong to one father. Many children can belongs to one father. Father can has many children. Many children can belongs to one father. Okay, same goes down also. Many children go belongs to one father, and one father can have many children. Okay, wherever we are saying many, that every time you can see I'm saying belongs to. Wherever I'm saying many, I'm saying belongs to. Are you guys observing this, the terms which I'm using? Whenever I'm saying one, I'm saying one has many, or one has one, something like that. But when I'm saying many, I'm always saying belongs to. So you can see father can has many children. Correct. Father can has many children. many children can belongs to father. In the next line, many children can belongs to one father, and one father can have many children. Let's go for next one. Many teacher can teach many student, and many teacher can belongs to many students, and many students can belongs to many teachers. So let's see, that's little bit confusing, the terms which we have used. But if you see one, if we just break it, so we can say one teacher can taught multiple students or many students, and same way many students can belongs to one teacher, correct? And then if you talk with the reference of a student also, so many student can teach to one teacher, and one teacher can teach many students. So you can see in the many to many, there is always, we say that there is one more table we always need it, because with which one relation we cannot create the relation between them. We always need one more table which will tell us that yes, this teacher are teaching these many students, and this particular student are taught by these many teachers. So that's why we always need one more table for that. Already shown you one example tomorrow. In sorry, tomorrow I'm saying in our last class. Okay. So now let's move into the guy. Let's move into our code and let's make this relation. So it's very easy. As I was telling you, has many. That's only you need to remember, and that's what we need to implement. So see, category can has many products. Same for the category and products. Category can has many products. That's what you need to write in your association. Guys, that's only one line you have to write, and sequelize ORM will automatically create the relationship between both tables. Automatically, one column will be added into your product table, and that column will be category ID. Automatically the one column will be added in your table, in the product table, and that column will be category ID. So now we can see the relationship between product and category table. So with that product, now all the products will have category ID, so we can easily understand this product belongs to this category. Okay, you will see just one line we will add. One teacher has many students, one has many teachers. Yes, that's the many to many. For one has and for many belongs to. Yes, mostly. Yes, correct. One we can take always has many or has one, and then we can say uh, many most of the time belongs to. Let's see in the code. Very easy code. I am sharing my screen now, guys. So let's go back to the. Let me first increase the size, because right now we are fully talking about the models, so no need to open any of the files here. Just we will directly jump into the models. that's the benefit of that's the benefit of MVC structure. All the things which you are going to do regarding the database and models, you just need to open the model folder. Okay, so let's jump into the categories. You can see there is one static method which they have provided to us, where we are saying the associate. So you just need to add this line, guys. Categories dot has many, and from the model objects, like this is the model, right, which is coming. So from models dot products. What are the model name of products? Because products belongs to, right, products. Yeah, products. Guys, just you need to do this line. That's just one line you have to do, and you will see automatically new column will be created for you. So let me, because see, in index.js, let's start our server. Let me just cross verify everything is correct or not. Okay, so now because in the products, now we are not sending the category. We are not sending this summer set belongs to which category. We are not sending this female sets belong to which category. So this let's not insert the default product data for right now. Let me stop it. Let me show you that this line what changes it will do. Okay, so let's first comment out this line, and let's see how our product table looks like. Okay, let me start the server. Node index.js, sorry, node index.js. Everything will start from the root table. Okay, Yes, one husband, one wife. Yes, Suraj. Yes. So let's see how this looks like. You can see in the categories, categories similar, name, description. These are the two columns which we created. Correct? For products, name, cost, description, quantity. The four column which we have created on Monday or before that. Correct? These four things we did for products. Now let's add that line only for association. We are telling to the category that category can have many products. Just that will I will tell, and let's see the changes now. Change in the product table. You just refresh this thing. You can see now category ID on the down with a key, which is see in simple words. If we see, we just need to do this much. Now internally relation has already begun, or relation already has been created between both tables. If you see like in the create also, you can see this is the product table query. I will show you, no problem. I will just paste this query somewhere else. Yeah, let's paste it here only at the end so we can understand what this query is doing very quickly. You guys are already aware of create query, so you guys will not face any problem to understand this thing. I already told you earlier, right? You can see first we are creating the table. Okay, let's remove unnecessary lines. So yeah, create table products ID. This is the first column. Name, cost, description, quantity, created at, updated at, and now you can see category ID. See, automatically Sequelize has done this for you. Category ID column he has automatically created for you. You have not mentioned anywhere. It has just taken the category name from your model, category ID, and then here it has told from the category table our ID is primary key is ID, and this will be the foreign key category ID for the products. That's how we create the, if we manually create the tables, that's how we will create the foreign key relation. And that's why you can see category ID automatically has been created. You no need to do anything. There's just one line you need to write here that category has not had many model products. It will done. So let me paste this line for you guys and let me know. Let me, you guys also try and let me know in the chat. Are you guys able to do? Are you guys are also able to see it or not? Let's do it. Let me meanwhile check the deep out. Okay. So Joseph, you just need to add this line category dot has many into the categories folder, into the models folder, under the models folder in categories.js file, and you will see the state associate there. Correct. So here static associate there. So here we just need to add, we just need to tell our code that category can has many products. That's what I'm telling you. My code category can has many mod products. So that's how we will write it. Okay. So let's do this, Joseph. Okay. And meanwhile, let me see the deep doubt. So when he does npx equalize, uh, okay, so after npm installation, npm sequelize spelling is correct, I think. It's still not working for you. Okay, global minus minus global seems like some npm error, huh? Mm, hmm. Okay, let's see next thing which you said. So he has said the repo structure. Okay, config controller migration. Okay, models routes index.js. Okay. Hmm. Looks good there. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. Hmm. And px sequelize is not working for you. Sequelize spelling is correct, right, everyone? Let me check mine. The cyclize spelling npx cyclize. Okay, no. Lies only. Yeah, spelling is correct, right? npx cyclize. Okay, it's weird why it is not working for you, but it looks like some npm error. Could not determine executable to run. Um, hmm. So try to install npm install Sequelize CLI separately. Okay, Deep, just try to install. Okay, he has said one more. Okay, okay. So you have said oh, you do not have Sequelize CLI there. I see. So you need to install Sequelize CLI also. Do npm install Sequelize CLI. Let me paste that command here. Deep. npm install Sequelize. Spelling. Let me find it out there. Otherwise, spelling will be wrong. Let me see it is if I we have in our packet.json the Sequelize CLI. Yeah, this one you do not have. See. So yeah. So that's why I think Sequelize CLI is not in yours. Let me do one thing. Yeah. So do this command, right? npm I minus Sequelize. Yeah, Sequelize minus CLI. So run this command deep and let's see after that. Okay. So category ID is foreign key is created in product. Yes, Joseph. Don't we use belongs to? Yes, we can use belongs to also. See, we have to write the belongs to, but do not need it. In this scenario, we do not need it belongs to right now, Joseph. But yes, we can write in like this. If we have to go into the category.js, let's why we are getting red error. Oh, because of this. Okay. Yeah. So see, Joseph has mentioned about the belongs to. So guys, everyone, please just see my screen right now. So Joseph has also saying about the belongs to part. So that's also right. We can also write the belongs to. So where we will write the belongs to? Okay, let you guys answer me. Where we will write the belongs to? No. In product or in category? Which thing belongs to? Yes, in the products, because products belongs to categories. So that's what we will write here. In the products, we'll write like this: products dot belongs to and to whom model dot categories. Model dot categories. But do not need it here, guys. If you're not writing, that's also fine. Model dot categories. Let me check the correct spelling of categories. Yeah, like that. Okay, Joseph. So that's how we have to write. But do not need it. Employees can understand fully these things internally. Okay. In meanwhile, let's see. Sir, now we will get the product table where each column where each row has a call category ID related to each product. There must be few extra steps to establish the relationship, right? No, that those only steps we need to write it automatically. Now we will correct our data, the default data which we have to send. Now we have to correct that. We have to send the category ID now. Earlier we were not sending the category ID for each of our product data. So that is the step. Next step would be categories and product must be categories and product must be table name. Yes, that's the table name or model name. Correct. After running, where we get that relation table. So perhaps relation table not needed for one to many or many to one. You can see product and category is already related with the only add when we added just one column category ID in product table, automatically those both tables can be associated. Because see, what is the relation we are trying to create here? We are trying to create one to many relation here. So companies would be one and multiple products here. So one to many relation is there already with the help of category ID. So when we will look for the category ID, we can easily understand this wherever this category ID exists, those many products belongs to that category. So that's why in the many to many relation we have to create one more table. That could be a relation table. Okay, Parag? Ankit, should I use belong or has many? Oh, why do you have this question, Ankit? You have to use has many, right? Because you can use both things. Should I use belong or has many? You can use both things, Ankit. But has many, you have to tell to categories. Categories can has many products. You have to tell that to category model. Okay. So you need to write that. Sir, this like inner and outer join. Inner join. It would be inner join. I mean, these relations come in picture during get request. In get request, when we will pass the category ID, when we will pass you want all the products which all the products which belongs to category ID. See, beauty, fragrance, and clothes. So all the products which belongs to beauty, provide me that where that relation will come into UI. Okay, Parag? In UI, when people will search, give me all the data which belongs to beauty, then this category ID will come. Great. Likit, what is it? Already, Likit, you still have this doubt? I already answered when I was answering the Parag. Still, you have the doubt about relation? Oh, great. So Joseph, what was the error you are getting? Everyone, are you guys able to see the category ID in product table? Everyone. Vishal has done yes. Likit has done yes. Ekta is saying, sir, in product model file, should we not add an extra category ID column? Product model file? No, we do not need it there. But in migration file, we can add it. In migration file, we can add it. But in the model file, we do not need it because that column will automatically create it when you write category dot has many. That column will automatically create it. But in migration file, we can do that. Sir, while inserting data, we need yes, inserting data. Yes, we need it. We will need it while inserting. Suraj is saying no. Suraj about okay. So you are still trying it. Okay, please try it. Yes. Okay. So in meanwhile, who has already created it? Please, please correct the first default category data. So let's now like create the good category data, which could relate. Let's create three categories only, like beauty, and then create the fragrance, like that. Those categories we are talking only, right? Fragrance. Let's create one more category. That would be clothes. So let's create these three default categories. Everyone who has already done it, and then based on these categories, we will create the product. Okay. So let's create the beauty, fragrance, and third one was clothes. Yeah. Whoever has done it, please do it. Meanwhile, let me check the code. Could you show product.js? Okay, so the better would be I will push my changes. So in meanwhile, I can just go to other doubts, and you guys can check it from the GitHub. So let me push the changes. Okay, git add dot git commit actually one too many. Yeah, git push. Yeah. So you can check the pinned item, Ankit, and there you will see the changes. Okay, for the product.js. Okay, Ankit. Okay. In meanwhile, let me see where to add slash edit beauty category. I have already added. So Nilanjan, so you have to edit where you are creating the default data for categories. Where are you creating the default data? Just check the files. Where are you creating the default data? Yes, yes. That's what. Just check the files from which file you are starting the server. Only there you are creating the default data. You tell me which file is that from where you are starting your server. Index.js. Yes. check there, you are also creating the default data for categories and default products. So correct the default categories there. Okay. In meanwhile, let me check the doubts. Yes, default categories. Correct. Let's check the Suraj doubt first. Okay. So we can see Suraj. Suraj, what is this app? Are you working in app folder? If yes, then it's good. And then you are writing node e/app/index.js. That is also weird. Why are you doing that? You can simply do node index.js. That's fine. Let's see the error of yours. So you have shared the index.js file, and as I can see, the error is coming from this data has been called with something that's not a subclass of C class. So this error, I think categories spelling is wrong. It seems like the category dot has many which you are writing, that spelling is wrong. That's why it is saying that it's something that is not a subclass of C model. Can you also share the categories.js model.js file inside the models folder categories.js file so I can see that? And please also check the name. Are you putting like where I put the model.products? So I taken the name from here. Just see my screen, Suraj. So Suraj, you can see in the categories, I was using the same this category, class categories name. This should be same here. Okay. Then this product name should be this class name. Okay. The class name should be both places under the model. So it seems to me you are just making the mistake here. Okay. And then you can check my GitHub link also. Okay. There you can check this part. Let me now take the Joseph doubt. So what is this, Joseph? You are sharing routes file, product.js routes file. We are not working on this file. We are working under the model folder. I told you, right? All the databases related stuff, only we have to go into the models, not anywhere else. Okay? Everyone, all the database and models related part are going to happen in models folder only, not in routes folder. Okay? Arad is saying, can you show my PHP my admin? Okay, sure. So this is the PHP my admin where we are seeing the category ID for the product table. You can see the category ID. Okay, let's come back to chat. Okay, Ankit? Arad, sorry, Arad was asking. Okay. Model name is wrong. Likhit is saying model name is wrong. Check your model name. Yes, sir. Showing error there. Okay, error. Okay. Is not defined or check the name. Get product ID is not defined or check the name, Joseph. Okay, so Likhit is helping us. Okay, so let's see. Cannot drop table categories reference by foreign key constraint product on table products. Cannot drop table categories referenced by a foreign key constraint. Yes, yes. So you are trying to drop categories table. Okay. Something is mistaken here. So let me, I think 1 minute. Am I also getting this error? 1 minute. Model is not defined. So 1 minute, guys. So it is not model, it should be models. Okay. What else? Yeah. I think apart from that, everything is working right. We have the categories, we have the products. Correct? Yes. Okay, so I think I made this mistake. So let me commit this code. Guys, in the product model, I just pasted the wrong spelling there. Let me first correct this thing. So Joseph, check my code which I have provided in the GitHub and take the changes from there. Okay, and just after taking the changes from there, just check the names. So everyone, just check these names, products and categories, products and categories. These name. So see, if you are in the products.js model, then you this name should match with your class name, and this categories name should also match with class name. Okay, everyone, please check these things, and then let me know if you guys are still seeing the errors. Suraj has again picked it. Okay, let's see his doubt. Uh, categories. So he is using categories everywhere, and I think same he has done for products also. Correct. So, but still you are seeing the error, right? About the categories, right, Suraj? You are still seeing the error. Okay. Hmm. So what we can do here now? Hmm. So categories looks good. Okay. Your class is also same. File is also same. Hmm. What could be the error now? Like, have you created the tables? Have you created the tables? Like, are you able to see your tables there in the database, Suraj? So tables are there, categories are there, right? Okay, so if you're not sharing, but like I'm believing that you already have the product.js name there also. Okay, so we'll see your. Not sure why it is happening now. Uh, Everything looks good in your case. It's weird. Hmm. Let's remove this line categories dot has many, and let's see everything is working after that or not. It just like okay. Suraj, just remove or comment this line and just check everything is working in your system or not, or are you seeing any other error? Okay. Suraj has also shared okay, other one more screenshot. I think I already picked that one. Okay. Let's see other doubt of Ekta. Sir, I was trying to change that default category array. Okay. Cannot drop table categories reference by foreign key constant product ID on table products. Hey, so you have to comment. So Ekta, you have to comment the product one. You have to comment this line first. Uh, the product one. Okay, you have to comment this line because you cannot create the data without providing the without providing this data. Without providing the category ID, you cannot create the products. So first comment out this line, then do it. Okay, then try it. Okay, so Nilanjan has also one doubt. So let's pick his doubt also. So he's saying cannot find module config slash server.config. Hey Nilanjan, I was expecting you could understand this error, right? You can see inside the config folder you do not have server.config. So somehow you have deleted server.config or something happened. You do not have server.config inside the config folder. That was the error is saying. So you have to create it. You can check my GitHub repo and you can create it from there. Okay, Nilanjan? Okay, so let's see Deeps again. Okay, so please help me with this doubt. What is the doubt here? Yeah, see, why like I have already told you, right, guys, to comment out the await that line, correct? Comment out that line. This line. Comment out, guys, this line. Product dot bulk create. Otherwise, you will get these problems. Ritik has also said something. Let's see. Drop table if exists categories. Uh, yes, I think this is the same error everyone is getting. Okay, guys, you guys are just doing one mistake. Comment out that line. Are you still seeing this error after commenting out the product dot bulk create? Because we are not providing the category ID. Where are we providing the category ID? We had made the relation of foreign key, and we are not providing it. That's why we have to provide the category ID also here. If you are still getting the error, delete the tables from directly from the PHP admin. Delete it from here directly. Write this command. Come here and write the drop table. A drop, yeah, table and table name categories. Let's see. It is working. Foreign key constraint fail. Okay. So we need to first delete the product table. Yes. So first we'll delete to product table, then delete the drop table categories. Now you can see both tables has been deleted. So guys, first go directly to the editor and drop table products, whatever table you have, products, or first write this command, then write drop table categories. Okay, do this thing first. Okay, so Nishant has shared something. Okay, route node index.js. Okay, function got a object undefined. In route, have you added something? It looks like that route controller is again. Nishant, controller is the problem there. In your case, controller is the problem. Okay, so deep has problem. What is the problem here? I didn't see any problem here. Didn't get it. Okay, so you didn't get it. Okay, guys, let me do it. You guys just follow that thing. Okay. So, guys, first, I'm not inserting any products, right? I'm just first inserting my default categories. Okay. The first category is beauty, and let's write some description about it. All beauty products. All beauty products. Okay. Let's write about same thing about the fragrance. All fragrance products. After that, write all type of clothes. All type of clothes. After that, we will create our products. So first, let's insert our categories and let's see it into UI in our database. Okay, let's go and see into our database tables. You can see two tables has been created, and in categories you can see beauty, all beauty products, fragrance, all fragrance products, clothes, all type of clothes. Now you can see their category ID also. One for beauty, two for fragrance, three for clothes. So now let's create the default products also for each category. One product for each category. Okay. one product for each category. So let's see. Let me just make them a little bit better looking. Yes, we have two products, right? Okay. Yes, we will create three products for each category. So let's see. First product name would be, let's take the category ID as a, the fourth column will be here. That would be category ID. Correct? And let's see, this is one, first category ID. And his spelling is wrong, so let's correct it. Category ID. Right? Let's check the column name. Is it the same column name we are following? Yes, it's in capital letter. Okay, guys. So let's follow the same column name there. Category ID. Okay. Let's take the same for this product also. And let's take it two. Okay. Let's see. First category is beauty. So let's put some beauty products name. So like we can say makeup. I'm just simply taking a makeup kit. Okay, makeup kit. And we can see description. Like we can say some brand's name or something, Nika, best product, something like that. Yeah, best product. And the price is 870. We have quantity 20. Okay, let's talk the second category. And this is fragrance. So let's take any perfume, right? Let's take like fog, right? We can say best fragrance, something like that. Let's take the price like 250 or 280, something like that. Okay, 20 quantity. Let's create third product. And third product was, category ID was 3, and it was clothes. So we can say summer clothes. Third product, summer clothes, right? And we can say best for summer holidays, right? Take the price as 1200. Okay, guys. So what we did, we created three default products here. Okay, we created three default product here. Let me show you one more time. You can see we are providing now category ID because all products belongs to some categories. So we need to provide the category ID. So now the first category is beauty. So that's why we have kept up beauty as a first category ID. And now we are saying makeup kit. Same goes for fragrance. Same goes for clothes. Now let's create it. Let's see how that looks like. Okay, let's create it. Let's see now I'm getting the same errors or not, which you guys are getting. Okay, so I didn't get it. So let's see. In categories, we can see three categories: beauty, fragrance, clothes. Let's see our products also. We can see makeup kit, cost 870, description Nika based products, quantity 20. You can see at the end category ID is a 1 because this belongs to first category. Same goes for fog, belongs to second category. See, third belongs to here. Okay, guys. So that's what we need to do here. Okay, let me first push these changes so you guys can copy it from the GitHub. I just added some dummy data. Default product data. Yes. Now let me check your doubts. You guys can go there, right? Have you done the same thing which I did, Nishan? You can just follow the same GitHub link which I have pasted here. Okay, okay. Let me install the Node1, guys. Yes, you guys are right. npm install node1 minus save. No need to write minus save, but yeah, I did it. Yes, that's nice, Niranjan. Everyone, can you see it? That how we get category ID in product table. We have inserted it, right? See, category ID 3, category ID 2, category ID 1. Okay, Parag? We have inserted it. So Likith has one doubt. Let's see. Oh, he has done it. Oh, yes, nice. You can see, right, right, Likith, you can see. Now you have inserted two products, right? One. So you can see now this is one to many. One category is having two products, summer shirts and female shirts. Both belongs to one category. Same goes for chili sauce and eclairs, third category. So that's what the one to many relation. Okay, great, Likith. Likith has inserted some extra data. Deep has also done. Okay. Okay, guys. So I think that was first thing in our slide, which we want to do it. Okay. So let's yeah, impact of this. So right, yeah, impact we have already understood. Like we need to add category ID. Once we ran this category dot has many products, it has already created one category ID in our column in our database. We have already seen it. Correct. So what will be the impact while calling our product API? We need to pass the category ID also. Let's check this part also, guys. Till now we were providing the default data. Let's insert the data from the postman. We need to fix there also, right? We need to fix our controller also. Correct. We need to fix. I am getting in opposite way. Product ID in category table, not category ID in product table. I am getting an opposite way. Product ID in category table. That's not correct. It means you have mentioned that line in at wrong place. It means, Parag, you have mentioned that line at wrong place. It means you have mentioned that line in product model. That's why you are getting category IDs in there. You have to check my code. Okay, Parag? You have done the opposite thing. That's why you are getting the opposite way. So please correct it. In the categories, goes in the category model and write category. Check my code. I have already pasted, but yeah, I will share it here. Yeah, I guess you can see I am in the categories.js and I written it here. Categories dot has many model dot product. But it seems like you have done product dot has many here, product dot has many and model dot categories. You have done the opposite thing. Okay, please correct that thing, Parag. So Nilanjan has also got it. Great, Nilanjan. Great. So now whoever has got it, fix your controller code. Now create the category from the postman through your API rather than default one. And you have to fix your controller code also because right now controller is only taking two things, right? One, it is taking okay, let me show it quickly. Right now, if I go for product route, when we are creating a product, you can see this is the product, right? Create product. And if I go into the create product, you can see it is only taking four things, sorry. Name, description, cost, and quantity. Now you have to add one more thing here, which is the category ID. So please everyone do it. Please fix the controller code. Yes, Lanjan. That's what you need to do. Yeah, we have already seen, you have already done it, right, earlier? If not, just wait for some minute. I will do it. Just wait for some minute. What error you are getting, Ankit? Arad was asking for wait. Arad, you have done it? I think Vishal or Ekta can try it. They have already done it. So somebody wants to speak. Let's see. Ekta wants to speak. Okay. Yeah, Ekta. Tell me.
Hello.
Yes, Ekta. Please tell.
So actually, I'm getting the same error again, like cannot drop table categories. So now that we are adding default products, so we need that line, right? Product dot has like belongs to like that one line in product model.
No,
This
actually,
products.
if
Oh,
we if we delete this line, if we comment out this line, I believe it should work. Let's try it. See, it's
Sir,
working.
for okay. Sir, for me, even that categories dot has many is giving some error related to node modules. Like it's some internal sort of error, I guess.
Uh,
I don't know why is
what
that
is the error?
happening.
What is the error?
So 1 minute, like
Mhm.
the cannot drop table categories referenced by a foreign key
Yeah,
constraint.
that is happening because somehow product table is deleted. You are trying to delete the product table. So product table cannot be deleted first.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm just taking. I'm just telling you again.
Categories.
Yes, you cannot delete. You are trying to delete categories, but you cannot delete the category before products. So if something somehow you are getting that error, you need to first come here in your SQL and first delete the product table.
Products.
Yes, first delete the product table, and I'm not sure.
Then categories. Okay, sir.
I'm not sure why you guys are getting this error. Let me see. Drop table if exists categories. I'm not
Yes,
getting that.
that line. So actually, I did that before. I deleted the product table, then the category table. Then when I ran that command, it called categories in the database. So again, when I'm trying to run node index.js, it is causing some like this very same error, like cannot drop table. So I'll try again with before first I'll drop the product, then category.
Sure, sure.
So should I also remove that line product, the one in product model?
No, see, you can leave this. You can keep this line, or without this line will also work. It's the same thing. This line is does not doing anything actually.
Okay, sir. I'll try without it
Sure, sure.
once.
Please do that.
Yeah,
And
thank you, sir.
if it not doesn't work, go to your directly database and delete the product table from there.
Yes, I'll try that only.
Sure,
Like
sure.
for now. Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. In meanwhile, I think Ankit was also having error, right? Yeah, foreign key error. Yes, so foreign key error, I think yes, guys, you need to do. You have to delete the product table. I'm not sure what step you guys have followed. That why are you getting the foreign key error? I'm not sure what steps. I'm also trying to follow that step. But see, the step I followed, first I inserted the categories, then I inserted the product, and I didn't get any error. That's the step you need to follow. If you guys have already done it and already getting this error, foreign key error, then please go to your database and delete product table. Delete product table, then delete category table. Otherwise, you will continuously get this foreign key error. How to drop the product? I have given the command, right? Drop table product name. Drop table name. Very simple command. Drop table name. First delete product, then delete categories. Yes. First you will just delete products and then run node index.js. Automatically things will happen for you. I believe. I have not committed anything, but I didn't get any. Yes. I also didn't get any error message. Sir, after deleted, then create table still get. Have you corrected this code? Have you corrected this category part? Who was that? Ritik. After deleted, then create table is still getting error. It's weird. If you have already deleted the tables, it will try to create a new table, right? And if you have already dropped the table, it will try to create a new table. And once it will try to create a new table, it should not throw the error, right? So just copy paste one more time my code and let's see, does it work or not? Per action need help, code interchange, but now can't getting categories ID. Okay. So that could be you have to correct the names, product and categories. That name. Parag, you have to correct the product and categories name according to your class. Ankit is saying category table exists. Delete that one also. Delete both tables then. If you're getting error, then delete both tables from the database. Product and category both. Okay, Ankit? So you're using my code also only. So do one thing. Do not create anything. Do not create the categories. Do not create the, see, comment out these two lines. These two lines in the index.js. Comment out these two lines. Okay. Okay, Ritik. Comment out these two lines. Then delete the tables from the database also. Then start the node index.js. Are you still getting the error? Let me know. Delete two lines. Like, do not insert anything, and then delete things from their database also, and then try to start your server. Let's see. Okay. So in meanwhile, guys, for the, yeah, for the product controller, because now we also need to send the category ID here. So we need to add the category ID as well here. Const category ID. I think we'll take the same name as we have column in the database, category ID, from the product data dot category ID. And then we need to add the same category ID here also after quantity. Okay. Now this is the change only you need to do, and I think now when you will try to do it from the Postman also, this will work. Okay. I will test it. 1 minute. I will test it. Fix create product. I have posted it also. Let me now test it. Let's run our server. Node index.js. Okay. Now everything is not default. Everything is inserted. Let's first go to the get API. Okay. Let's check for product. Okay. We are checking for products. We can see all three products are here. Makeup kit, fog, summer clothes. Let's create a new product now. Let's go into the post API. Yeah. Earlier we were sending description, name, and let's create a one more product for category ID 1. Category ID colon 1. And it is the beauty product. So let's give some beauty products here. So let's keep the information as like what we, some similar simple, we can say beauty product. Okay, for men is fine. Let's give the price as 300. Okay, let's hit it this one. You can see product got created. Let's go into the get one. Let's call it. You can see now 4 products are coming. Let me increase the size also a little bit. You can see now 4 products are coming. Correct? And this is our post API. Yeah, we just added category ID as an extra field. So guys, that's what I was requesting to everyone to do that. Okay. Okay, guys. Please do the same thing from the Postman also. Meanwhile, let me see the doubts. Why I'm getting error when I'm adding 4th category? What error you are getting, Niranjan? Okay, you have already shared the status. Okay. So cannot add or update a child row. A foreign key constraint fails. This is not the, this is error is coming in product only. Oh, yeah, it's a weird error. Huh? We are going to look for this error. But see, you have not added that category in database, and you are trying to add that category ID as a product. You have to first add that category in database. Then you can add the product for that category. That's why this error is coming. This is the right error, right? This is telling that the category ID 4 does not exist in database. That's why this error is coming. Okay. Okay, Nilanjan? Yes, Deep has also find it correctly. This category ID does not exist. You have to first create the category. Okay, so Deep is saying something. Okay. Uh, okay. Product data dot category ID. Yes, yes, yes. You have added it correctly. Correct. Yes, Deep. You have done it correctly. Just check from the postman. Is it working fine or not? First create table. After that, running again node index.json. Getting this error. First create table. After that, running again node. So Ritik, you have commented out those two lines. Then you have deleted it. You have dropped the table. And then now what error you are getting? You should not get foreign key error, right? Now you should not get foreign key error. What error you are getting now, Ritik? So for foreign same error, you are not doing anything right now. How are you getting same error? You're not trying to insert also, right? You are not trying to insert, right? You have already deleted the tables. It's weird. Okay, so share three screenshots. One is screenshot of index.js file where you have commented things, and second is screenshot of uh, category table, category model, and third is and also your error screenshot. Then I think we can understand. Deep is saying worked fine. Yes, great, great, Deep. So for Deep, it is working fine. For Ekta, I think also it worked fine. So need to write the get and post API now. A little behind. No, get API, no change, no changes. Just in the post API. Break, fix it. Okay. Yeah, we'll go for break. No problem. After the break, we need to understand one more, one of the validation part. Like if, like the same way Nilanjan, like if somebody is entering any category ID, which we have not already created, then how we stop it? That's what we are going to check through our validations. So we are going to put our validations, the data which client is sending to us. At that time, we will check that this category ID exists in our database or not. If category ID does not exist in database, we will simply throw the error that this category ID does not exist. Please provide those category ID which exists in database. So that's what the next thing which we are going to do. Okay. Then we are going to write the validator logic for that. Have you pushed the changes? Yes, I think yes, I have pushed the changes. Sir, can't get the fourth category ID. What to do? I'm confused. We cannot add fourth category. You have to add categories. Nilanjan, you have to add fourth category first. Where you will add the category? Tell me in the chat. Nilanjan, you only have to tell. Nobody else will tell. Where you will add the fourth category? Yes. First you have to add category, and where you. My question is where you will add the category. We have two ways. Yes. No, no. What default? What default? Nilanjan, answer me. Yes, default category. Yes, first add in default category ID. See, there is two ways to add categories. One is add in default category or add it through Postman. We have already created the API also for creating the category. So there are two ways. You can add the category in the default category also, or you can add through the Postman also. First, you have to add that. Then you have to insert the data. Correct? Yes. And see, guys, here, one more thing, guys, observe. First, we have to create the categories, then we have to create the products. Otherwise, you guys can also get the problem. If you will try to create the first if you will try to create the products, you will still face the problem of foreign key. Okay, so first you have to create the categories. That's why line number 58 has to run first, then line number 59 has to run. So first categories dot bulk create has to run, then products dot bulk create has to run. Everyone, please check these things. This is happening in yours or not? First you have to run categories dot bulk create, then you have to run products dot bulk create. Okay, let me see in the doubts in meanwhile. Okay, guys. So Ritik has many doubts. So Ritik has shared the screenshots. So let's see his screenshots. So the first screenshot is here about the error. So error is cannot delete or update a parent row of foreign key constraint error. So this is the same foreign key constraint error. Okay. Let's see the next one. Here he has said the categories dot has many model dot product. So here why your P is capital? Are you sure? In categories your C is small, but in your products P is capital. Are you sure about that, Ritik? Okay, so he's sure about that. Then we are good with that. Let's see other screenshot. So it means it looks good, right? His categories dot has many and models dot products. So it looks good. Correct. So let's see other screenshot now. So this is the index.js, okay? In init, he is doing categories.sync and products.sync. Oh, this line is wrong actually for you. See, just comment, just remove 21 and 22 line and only uncomment the line number 20. You see, we are just doing the sequelize.sync. So sequelize will internally understand which table to delete first and which table to delete later. That's what actually the problem in your case. You have to first delete the product table, then you have to delete the categories. But you are doing a opposite. You are trying to delete the categories first, then trying to delete the product. See, this is the line number 21 and 22, which is throwing the error for you. So please remove these two lines and uncomment the line number 20. Okay. Now I think this is the error only. I got it. So just correct this line. Uncomment line number 20, Ritik, and remove the line number 21 and line number 22. Then it will work. In the postman, we haven't changed anything. We just added the category. We just add the category ID here. Earlier we were sending only 4 keys: description, name, cost, quantity. Now we have added one more column in product table. That's why we are adding the category ID. Okay. Okay, Nishan. If you guys want, I can share this session also. But next, after break, we are going to create the validation logic. Okay. Okay, guys. So now we can go for break. So right now it's a 9:37. We can come back at like 15 minutes would be like 9:55, right? Yeah. So 9:55. We'll come back at 9:55. Okay, guys. After that, we will work on the validator middleware part. Okay. So let's come back at after 15 minutes. 15 minutes timer. Okay, guys. No problem, Ritik. Vishnu, I will check your doubt after break, okay? In meanwhile, whoever has come first, they can look at his doubt. And if they had any, let me, okay, quickly check your doubt also. So you can also eat peacefully. Let me see your doubt also. So product is not defined. So your error is very clear. Product is not defined. It means you have not imported the products in the index.js file. It looks like in index.js file, you have not imported the product. This error, yeah, here you can see, we have imported the product here. These error, guys, now try to understand these errors. These errors means product is not defined. It means, and you can see it is looking at index.js file only. You are using the products, but you have not initialized the product on top. Okay, so that was the error only for you, Vishnu. Okay, Vishnu. So let's come back. Okay, let's go for break. Yeah. What is that, Ekta? What is shoe? What is the error, Ankit, you are getting? Yeah, Ekta.
So, whenever this error occurs, what I try doing is first delete that products table from the database, then the category tables. उसके बाद मतलब फिर I just comment that line वो जहाँ पे हम लोग categories dot has many products कर रहे हैं, because there it says that वहाँ पे उसके लिए अभी product table है नहीं apparently. तो I comment that line, category और product फिर दोनों create हो जाता है like with the category ID, but एक बार मतलब मैं
तुमने
एक कमांड रन करती हूँ
ये
दैट
वाली लाइन
बल्क।
तुमने ये वाली लाइन चेक करी एकता? क्या तुम ये यही लाइन यूज कर रहे हो या फिर प्रोडक्ट और प्रोडक्ट डॉट सिंक और कैटेगरी डॉट सिंक यूज कर रहे हो?
सर एक सेकंड आई गेस अलग अलग है दोनों। सो दोनों अलग अलग है, लाइक
हाँ,
प्रोडक्ट्स अलग है और कैटेगरीज अलग है, तो फिर ये तो सेम ही हुआ ना।
हाँ,
और शुड आई जस्ट
उन दोनों लाइनों को डिलीट कर दो और
ओके
सिर्फ ये वाली लाइन यूज करो, await sequelize dot sync.
ओके सर ओके
Okay, try this and then let me know if still face error. Try it now.
यस आई एम ट्राइंग
Sure,
इट।
sure.
पर अभी क्योंकि आई गेस मैंने दोनों ही टेबल डिलीट कर दिया, तो आई एम स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम स्क्रैच। और सबसे पहले पहले तो वो बल्क क्रिएट में मैं प्रोडक्ट को हटा देती हूँ क्योंकि पहले कैटेगरी बनाना है, राइट?
नहीं अभी क्या करो, तुम पहले इस लाइन को करेक्ट करो, इसके बाद तुमने ये डिफॉल्ट प्रोडक्ट को सही कर लिया है, राइट?
हाँ हाँ सर, डिफॉल्ट प्रोडक्ट सही है, बट वो हो रहा है कि अगर डिफॉल्ट प्रोडक्ट आ रहा है तो डेटाबेस से एक टेबल गायब हो जा रहा है। और
नहीं, अब नहीं होगा, अब नहीं होगा। तुम इस लाइन को पहले सही करो, await sequelize dot sync, इसके बाद कैटेगरीज और प्रोडक्ट दोनों, पहले कैटेगरीज को इंसर्ट करो फिर प्रोडक्ट को इंसर्ट करो।
ओके सर।
ओके, वो इसलिए हो रहा था क्योंकि तुम पहले वहां पे प्रोडक्ट को डिलीट कर रहे थे, ऊपर जो प्रोडक्ट डॉट सिंक है ना लाइन,
हाँ
वो सबसे पहले प्रोडक्ट टेबल को डिलीट कर रहा था और फिर कैटेगरीज को डिलीट कर रहा था, या
सर,
फिर
और डेटाबेस से हाँ
शायद तुम्हारे में उल्टा हो रहा था, कैटेगरीज पहले डिलीट हो रही थी फिर ऐसे ही कुछ हो रहा था तुम्हारे में, जो कि गलत था।
दोनों टेबल्स डिलीट कर दिए, पहले प्रोडक्ट डिलीट किया, टेबल डिलीट किया, सॉरी पहले प्रोडक्ट फिर कैटेगरी, उसके बाद ये लाइन मैंने ठीक कर ली। अब सर ये दोनों लाइंस एक साथ चल सकती है, अवेट कैटेगरीज
हाँ
डॉट बल्क।
हाँ, चलेंगे चलेंगे चलेंगे।
और सर कैटेगरीज में हमने वो किया कैटेगरीज डॉट हैज मेनी, वो तो वैसा ही रहेगा ना मॉडल
हाँ,
वाले में?
कैटेगरी तो सेम ही रहेगा।
एक सेकंड, शायद मैंने भी नहीं लिखा था सर।
करेक्ट दैट वन आल्सो।
ओ हाँ, अच्छा नहीं नहीं है सर, आई विल ट्राई। अभी सब ठीक है।
Sure.
रिजल्ट
Delete and update product by ID is not working. Product by ID. Okay. Let me check, Ankit. So you are talking about product APIs, right? So let's see. Any changes needed there also? So if you are talking about this API, right? Put product ID, update product. Oh, okay. So I think you need to provide the. Before that, we will jump into that. Before that, let's write the validation logic. Then we will
सर
jump
ठीक
into.
हो गया मेरा एरर, आई जस्ट
Okay. Great, great.
थैंक यू सो मच।
No problem. Okay, guys. So now everyone is back, right? So now I think 9:54, right? Yes, 9:54. So now, guys, our next thing which we are going to do, we are going to put the validation logic, because you can see now we need to pass an category ID every time with our post request. Whenever we are creating any new resource, we need to pass the category IDs. Correct? That is one thing we need to do. So that's why we need to put the validation logic. Why we need validation logic? So we can understand the requests which are sent from the client is correct or not. Like you can see, somebody can enter any categories ID, right? If you will not put the validation logic, somebody can enter any categories ID, then our database will throw error that the foreign key constraint is failing and all these type of errors which are not good, which client cannot understand properly. So that's why we as a middleware, as a Node.js developer, we should be able to catch these errors properly and then throw the proper errors. That's why we are going to write the validations here. Okay, let's see the first validation which they are talking. Ensure client do not pass the request body with empty name for creating a new category. Okay, so now first we will create a validator where for our category post category. Okay, where we are checking that when somebody is passing category, they should not pass empty name field. Okay, okay, so see, if we talk about the category route, and this is our category route, right, where we are creating our category. Now, guys, we are not going to do anything in the model folder because now we are talking about the APIs. So when we are talking about APIs, there are only two folders we need to look for: routes and controller. Routes and controller. Okay. So now we are talking about the category route. So we will go into category, and now you can see create category. And this create category is coming from here, category.js. By the way, we are already checking it. You can see in the logic, right? We are already checking that if name is not present, just throw the error. We are already doing it. Right, guys? Are you guys able to see me? Oh, okay, great. So what I'm saying, while creating the category, let me run it. Node index.js. Okay. Let's jump into our postman. Okay. And let's create a new category. Let's create a new request that is post, and our server is localhost 2502500 slash. Let's take the how we take the categories. So Niranjan, you also look into this. When we talk about any routes, any endpoints, we take this URL, right? We are going to create categories, right? So we'll take this particular endpoint because this endpoint we are going to use for creation of anything. And how can we understand with the post method? Because whenever we are talking about the post method, it means we are trying to create a resource. So we have now entered it. Okay. Now the next thing which we need to do in the body, we need to go for raw, we need to go for JSON, and now we need to provide the two things, right? So for the category, we just need to provide name and description. Name and description. And how we know these two columns? We know these two columns from our models. If we go into our model, we can compare our models, yeah, or from our tables anywhere. If you go into the model, look for categories, we can see name and description are here, right? So we can provide a new category here like electronics and description, all about electronics, and we can create it. You see, category has been created, correct? And if we go to any get API call and put the categories here, you can see four categories now: electronics, clothes, fragrance, beauty. But but if we are not providing name, if we are providing empty like this, let's see what happened here. You can see we are getting message name is mandatory. This is an error. You can see status as a 400. So that's what the first validation logic we need to write for our categories. We are already doing it. By the way, we are already doing it, but we will not do this validation in our controller. Right now, we are doing this validation in our controller part. Correct? Correct? So we are now right now doing this part in our controller. So now we will take this part out of it and we'll create one middleware folder. Now this will be our middleware. So let's create a new folder. In your backend cohort, let's create a new folder. Not inside controller, in the main root. Trying to create a in main root. Yeah. Yeah. Let's create a new folder, middleware. Okay, inside a middleware. Okay, so let's create a middleware for main index.js file first. In this index.js file, all the middleware will be imported. Okay, now let's create middleware for category first. Category.js. Okay, and import this middleware here. Const equal to require dot slash category, whatever, and then export this module dot export, whatever name will come here. Let's create a first one. We can give the name as same async function. We'll put it here, and we will take three things: request, response, next. Three things will be there. Okay, and then like what we are checking? Check name for category. Yeah, check name for category. That would be the name for our middleware. Correct? And then export this middleware. Module.export, check name for category. And same module will be imported here also when we are requiring. And same module will be exported. Check name for category. Okay. After that, we'll create the product also. Okay, guys, the same logic which we have written here inside the controller, we will write here. Rather than writing logic here, we will now write that logic here in categories. Okay, so let's first take the body, const body or const data. We can say simply category data, better name. Const category data, and this data will come from request.body. Correct? And now we'll do check here. If category.data dot name, if this field doesn't exist like this, same way, then we are simply going to return from here. We are simply send the response from here. Response dot send, the same thing which we did here. Just copy paste it here. Okay. Then simply call the return at the end. So we are going out of this function. Just we do not need, by the way, return also. We can go without return also. That will work. Okay, that's what. Or else, if this is not the case, then we'll simply call the next, because you know about the middleware, right? If any error is coming, you just throw the error. If no error is coming, then just simply go to the controller. That's why we use the next. Okay, let's use this one. Let's import this into our routes file for category. Similar way as we imported the controller, we'll import the middleware also. Middleware. Yeah. And let's take the first middleware, check name for category. And now how we will put it? We'll put it here in an array before controller. Correct? We did it in post. And let's now go back to controller part and remove this logic. Now this logic is not needed. Correct? Now we have removed this that condition. Let's check, is it still working or not? Okay, by the way, we are getting one more error. What is this error? Cannot set headers after they are sent to the client. Okay. Let me see if this error we still get again. Okay. Let's see. Let's hit it. If we can see same result, message name. Let me see if the error is coming or not. So yeah, error is coming again. And this error is saying cannot set headers after they are already sent. So this is happening where? Result categories, okay. 1 minute, guys. Something is happening. I think we need to do return. Let me check this thing, guys, because I think it is not returning. It is just sending the response and then it is going into the next line. Let me check this. Yes, this time it didn't happen. This time we are not getting it. So yes, guys, we need to write the return because otherwise, after sending the response to client, it is still going into the next one. That's why we need to write the return here also. Okay, guys. So that's what we have created the validation middleware for our categories. And you can see we have created a new folder middleware. Correct? Why we have created this folder? Because we want to write some of the validation logic for our APIs. Correct? So the first API which we choose, that was the category post API. Correct? In the category post APIs, when we are creating categories, we are just simply checking that name exists in the name exists in the data which client is sending or not. So that's what we did. In the middleware, we created one index.js, so we can import all the middleware's function at one place, and then from here we can export any middleware from here. That's why you can see in the routes folder, I'm not taking any file name. I'm just taking the middleware index.js. By default, the index.js file. I'm not telling to the middleware which file to go. I'm just saying go to the index.js and whatever index.js is exporting, give me that. And in index.js, I'm importing every. Right now, I've imported category. Later, I will create the product also. Okay. And then if we go for the check name for category, I didn't do anything here. I just simply taken the data from request.body and simply putting the if and else condition. If category.name does not exist, return this error, return this response, and then return from here. Earlier I was not doing return, I was getting the error. And that error was it is not returning from here, it is going into the next part of code. So let me first commit this change so you guys can get it. And after that, let me write the logic for post product also. Then you guys can also try. Okay. Then you guys can also try. Let me, in meanwhile, let me check the doubts if you guys have. Okay. So why to export 2 times? So the reason for exporting 2 times I've already explained, right? First time we are exporting from the category file, whatever function we are using. Then we have imported that file to index.js. So all the categories, all the middlewares, all the validators which we are using, we can have it in one file only. And that file is index.js. Then in all the places, we do not need to define like go for categories or go for these files. We just need to import middleware everywhere, and then all the functions which that index.js file is exporting, we can take it from there. That's why we are exporting 2 times. We have already exported. Yes, I already answered that thing. Nilanjan had doubts. I will check your doubt. 1 minute, Nilanjan. Need to write return in a sequence. Yes, yes, Vishal. That I did it. Yes. While screenshot. Why use square brackets? Why use square brackets? Oh, because why we are using square brackets? Because we can have multiple middlewares in same route. So that's why after first route we can add the another route, another middleware also, another middleware name also. Okay, that's why we're using square. Yes, Deep has also answered correctly. Yes. Can you show routes file? Sure, Likit. Send all at once. Sir, we just made. Can we just make changes in controller, middleware, and route? Can we just make changes in controller, middleware, and routes? Yes, we have made changes there only. You can check my Git repo also. And meanwhile, let me check the Nilanjan doubts. Okay. So Nilanjan is facing some other error. It seems like. Why port is undefined? Uh, Port. This port is coming from .env. Do you have .env here? You do not have .env. You do not have .env actually, Nilanjan. So you see my screen. We have created .env file here, right? This .env, and there I provided the port. So do that. Do this. Create a .env file. Provide the port name. Port as 2500 in capital letters. Okay, Nilanjan. Okay, you are sharing any other? Yeah, I think that's the only problem. You do not have .env here also, because we are reading. We already told you, right? We are reading port from the .env file. Why we so Sarad, for every folder, reason for creating index.js file is so we can import all the things of that folder in one place everywhere. Why we created index.js file in controller? We do not create in controller. We should create in one controller also. That's not correct, but yeah, why we created in routes? So reason for creating a index.js file in routes, so you can see category routes, product routes, all route has come at one place, correct? And we can simply export all route at one place. And now you can see in index.js file, when we are importing routes, we are not telling which file to go. With just one file index.js, we are able to access category routes also, product route also. That's why in the middleware also, I have created index.js file. All the middleware files which we will create, we can access it from one file only. Okay. We should have it in controller also. Okay, sir. Got it. Deepak, index call as a root file. Yes, for that folder, index is root file. That's right. For that folder, index is root file. Okay, guys. Now we will look for the product category. Product model. I think there we have understood, we have corrected this thing. Now let's look for second one. Now this is the for product. So first condition is product name should not be null. And second one is the category ID passed to it all the time. Means, see, always category ID should be there in the response. So guys, there is two condition. While creating a product, from the postman, two conditions should be always there. One, product name should be there, and second one, always category ID should be there. And third condition is once the category ID is there, we will check that category ID exists in the database or not. If not, we will throw the error. Okay. That these three conditions we are going to write for the product middleware also. Okay. Let's write it. What changes we made in category in controller? Arad, I have pasted it in the Git repo. You can look from there. Okay. No problem, Arad. No problem. That's why when I made changes, I just directly push it into the GitHub repo. So you can simply check there. So in the category controller, we just remove the if condition. Earlier we were doing the checks there, right? In the category.js in the controller, we were doing the check here, right? If else condition check here. Now we do not need it because we are doing it in the middleware. That's what we did it. Okay, Raj? Yeah. Now we are going to do the same thing for product controller also. These all checks. Right now we are doing these checks, right? Name, cost, quantity. This will not needed here now. This will be removed. Now we will do this in the middleware. Let's create a new middleware here. Let's give it a name as a product.js. And again, import it into the index. So all the things can be exported from index. This is a very good practice. Everyone should follow this practice. Everything should be in index.js file. No need to go for any file name anywhere you are importing. Let's create the function here. Validate, just giving the random name. Validate product data. Let's export this one. Module dot export validate product data. Let's copy paste it in index.js so everyone can access it. Yes. Now let's write the logic here for the validate. So first, let's take the product data from the request.body. Product data from the request.body. Okay. Now we have the data. Now what is the first thing we need to check? Guys, what is the first thing which we need to check? See, even Deepak is also answering that in his company also they follow the same. Yes, the first thing which we need to check, that is name. So let's, how we will check that? Same condition. If product data dot name, if product data dot name does not exist, simply throw the error. Response dot status. Oh, we do not have response. Oh, we missed it. So all the middleware has three things: request, response, next. Next is for go for next middleware. Or if there is no middleware, go for controller. 400 send. Let's follow the structure. Message. Name is missing. Let's write it correctly. Name, small letter. Yeah, name is missing in product data. And then at the end, return. So we can simply return from here. This is the first condition, guys, right? This is the first condition. Let's check the next condition. What is the next condition? Category ID. Right? Yes. Let's check for the next condition also. We can go for like next if loop only. No need to give for else if. Yeah. Like we can go for else if also or if also. That's fine. Not product data dot category ID. Oh, it's a capital C. Category ID. We will create if else condition here because we need to check things in the product data dot category ID if it exists, right? So that's why. बिकॉज हमें चेक करना है ना कि जब प्रोडक्ट डेटा का कैटेगरी आईडी एग्जिस्ट करती है तो डेटाबेस में है या नहीं. दैट्स व्हाई आई क्रिएटेड द एल्स कंडीशन फॉर दिस. So if product data dot category does not exist, it will go into else part, and I will simply throw the error category ID is missing. Category ID is missing in product data. Okay, guys, are we good till now? Product spelling is wrong. Okay, product. Pro. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. Product. Yeah. Are we good till now, guys? We are just simply checking name exists. If name does not exist, simply throw the error. Name is missing. And same for here. Check for category exists or not. If category not exists, throw the error. Now, if category exists, now we need to check that this category is available in our database or not. So for that, first we need to import our models here because we need to now interact with models. Which model? Tell me in the chat. Which model, guys? Please, everyone, write in the chat. I will just come and check there. Which model I need to copy here? Which model we need it? Vishal, why product? Vishal, why product? Likhit, why product? What are we checking here? We are checking category ID, right? Yes, Likit. So we need to check that category ID exists in the category table or not. Yes, category ID exists in table or not. Which table? Category table. हमें वो चेक करना है कि वो कैटेगरी आईडी कैटेगरी टेबल में एग्जिस्ट करती है नहीं. तो उसके लिए हमें कौन सा मॉडल चाहिए होगा? विच मॉडल वी नीड टू रिक्वायर टू इंटरेक्ट विद कैटेगरी मॉडल? लिखित. Which model we need to which model we need to require for interact with categories? Yes, it's category. Okay, are we good with category now? Great. Let's import the category here. Okay, now guys, there is one see, there is two ways, right? One is find one. This is one way, right? Find one, where we can provide the condition. Already done this thing, right? Where, and we can provide the ID and same as product data dot category ID. Correct? Right? This way we have already done it, right? Category dot find one, where ID is equal to product data dot category ID, and we will get the result here. Right? Now let's try another function. There is one more function which is mentioned in slides also, and that function is find by primary key. See, find by PK. We just need, let's check this function also. Okay, find by PK directly by primary key. So rather than providing this all these things, we just need to write this find by PK. That's what, right? Find by primary key. Yes. And then we can have to simply pass this value. Okay. And then here we can check the condition. If result, else. First, let's it is one more tab inside because it is inside a if, right? Yeah. So if result exists, we will simply call the next. It means category exists in the table. Else, if result is not there, we have to again throw the error. We have to again throw the error that category ID is category ID does not exist in category table. Category table. Okay. Are we good, guys? Guys, let me repeat it. What we did, we are just simply running one query in the category table where we are checking this category ID exists in this table or not. Okay, and then if it exists, it will give that result it will give that data in result. So we are checking if result exists, go for next. Otherwise, return the error. So let's test it. Test this, guys. Node index.js. Let's test this. Okay, but before that, we need to put it into our routes, right? Only then we can test it, right? So let's see. Yes, validate product data is there. Let's go into the routes. In the product one, yes, import that. Const require middleware. Only middleware name. Same middleware is giving now validate product data also. That's the magic of index.js file. Let's keep this in here. Let's now start our server. Okay, we added these things. Okay, let's move to here. Let's check first yeah, directly let's start with post API. So again, for accessing the post API of product, we need to check for endpoints, and this is our endpoint, right? Okay, now update the data here also. So we need how many things? Name, description, cost, right? Quantity, and then category ID. So let's see, guys. Let's first go with the name. Okay, it will return true false. Yes, that middleware function will return true false based on that. Yes. So let's see. So right now I'm not providing the name, right? Let's see what error I'm getting. Okay. You see, name is missing in the product data because we haven't provided any value in name. So let's provide the some values in name like product one. Okay. Let's provide the cost also 450. Let's provide the quantity also 22, but not provide the category ID. I'm not providing the category ID. Okay. I'm not. I have to check what the what. Let's we can check this. We can check that. No problem. We can put the console here. We can check what data result is providing to us. Okay. Let's check what data result is providing to us. Okay. So like it, we'll check that. Okay, so now we have already tested. If we are not providing the name, we are getting this error. Let's see for category ID. Is it working or not? You see, category ID is missing in product data. See, this error is coming. The last, this one, because it didn't go inside. This error is coming. Correct? Now let's try to provide some random category IDs, which does not exist in our database. So let's check how many category ID exist. So right now, 3 category IDs are existing. Let's try to provide 4 here, like the Nilanjan was what he was trying to do. Let's see what error we are getting now. Is it any server error? Okay, we got some server error first. Okay, let's see. Cannot read property find by PK. So this method name is wrong. It seems category. Are we not using category correctly? Let me check in index.js file. We are using there, right? In root index.js. Oh, it's a categories. Oh, sorry guys. We have taken the wrong name. It's not category. It's a categories. That's why we got the error. Now it should work. Now we have fixed it. By the way, we can have one try catch also. We can have one try catch also there. That was missing in our case. See, category ID does not exist in category table. And let's see what data we are getting in result. So right here, by default, right now it is giving null. Let's try to provide some category which exists in database, like 3. You see, new product has created because everything is correct. And we'll see what result is providing us. Yeah, so result is providing that category directly. You can see Likit, this the find by PK is not providing true false. It is providing the data to us. If that data does not exist, it will return us null. If that data exists, it will provide us that particular data. Okay, Likit. Let me first see. Let me first first make the push here, so you guys can look into this one. Product validation. Let's push. Yeah, I have pushed the changes. Now let's take 10 minutes and try to implement it. Okay, both things. Let's take 10 minutes. Right now it's 10:30. Let's take 10 minutes, 10:40. Let's try to implement this thing. Okay, I have pasted it into. Just go to my repo and take the code from there. Try to implement it. We have 10 minutes. Meanwhile, let me see the doubt. Likit is getting one doubt of it. Likit, are you still getting that doubt, or you were getting earlier? You're not getting it now. Okay, sure, sure. Let's take 10 minutes. Yes, please start everyone. Please go to my GitHub repo. This repo. Go into the middleware file. Copy the product.js code. Right? Then go into the routes folder. Okay, first everyone follow this step. First copy things from middleware. If everyone has done that, please write in the chat. Create a new file. First create a new folder in middleware in the root and create these three files: category.js, index.js, product.js. Copy everything from the middleware. Then write in the chat. Then we will go for the next file. I will tell you. First copy everything from the middleware folder. Deep has done it. What about other? Who has done it? Go for routes. Whoever has done it, go for routes. In deep, see in the routes, go for the product.js and category.js. Copy everything. Product.js or category.js. Copy everything. Anyone else has done the middleware part? Trying, okay. Milanjan is trying, okay. Ekta done. Joseph is doing. If Ekta you have done it, go for routes and then go for controller also. In controller, you just need to remove those if conditions for both category and product. Vishal, you did it? Sir, why we use? Because we are checking that category ID exists in product data or not. The data which is coming from client side, we are checking the category ID exists in that or not. If category ID exists, then go inside if loop and then check that ID exists in database or not. In database or not. पहले हमने चेक किया नितेश कि वो कैटेगरी आईडी क्लाइंट की तरफ से आ रही है कि नहीं. जैसे हमने देखा कि क्लाइंट की तरफ से आ रही है, अब हम चेक कर रहे हैं कि वो कैटेगरी आईडी डेटाबेस में एग्जिस्ट करती है नहीं. दैट्स व्हाई. ओके नितिश, अंडरस्टूड? Great. Try to implement it. Try to copy files from the middleware folder. Everyone has done copied from the middleware.js middleware folder. Then go for routes folder. Yeah, we still have 7 minutes. No hurry. We still have 7 minutes. No hurry, Nilanjan. That's why I am just telling go step by step. Arad has done it. Good, Arad, good. This time you have done it fast, huh? Can you explain few association? Which association you want to know? Is it one-to-one example you want to know or one-to-many? Category ID. So yes, so Nitesh, category ID क्या था कि yes, product और category में हमारा जो association था, that association was one-to-many because one category can have multiple product, right? So that's why in product table we should have one column which could tell us which this particular product belong to this particular category ID. That's why in the product table you can see we added new column name as category ID, which is telling us this product belongs to this category. Okay, and how we tell the same thing to our code? How we tell the same thing to our code? We just went to the category model.js. If you see my screen, we just went into the categories.model.js and then this just added this line categories.has many models.products. Just we added this line. Now category that the extra column category ID has been automatically created for product table. Okay, understood Nitesh? हमें क्योंकि हर प्रोडक्ट के सामने हमको कैटेगरी चाहिए तभी तो हमें पता चलेगा कि कौन सा प्रोडक्ट किस कैटेगरी आईडी से बिलोंग करता है. So that's why just we did very simple line. No problem. Have you copied, Nitesh, all these files from the controller or from the middleware? If everyone has completed the copying part, now restart the server and go for first go for category API, create a new category, create a new category, and check that if you are not providing name properly, are you getting that error? Name is missing. Check that your validations are properly working or not. Nitesh, I'm giving some time, so you guys can try in class also. Because when you will try, you will see some errors. Everyone has done that category part. Are you guys checking the category things? Hey Nilanjan, not in a file. We need to check that through Postman. I showed you, right? Postman way. Not in cat files. Try to create category with API. You need to see. You need to go to the Postman. Everyone who is like still who is confused about the Postman, how to call API, just check here. Just go to the Postman, put your URL HTTP localhost colon 2500, then put your API name here. And how will you get that API name? Those API names are mentioned in the route folders. In the routes, if you go for categories, these all are the API's name. Here we are talking about the category creation. So this is the API name, ecom API v1/categories. Correct? So that's what the name we have given here. ecom/API/v1/products. Then take the method as post. Then go into the body, select the raw and JSON. See, I will open it for some minutes. We only have 3 minutes now, so everyone just look here. Right now I'm showing for product, but I know you can just use same for category also. Rather than products, go for category here and try the. In category, we only need two things: name and description. Do not include these fields. Okay. Okay, 1 minute. I think I've closed it. Yeah. I will try to reduce the size, but yeah, that's fine. Have you guys tested it? 3 minutes for testing these changes. Then we can jump into the next part. And our next part is, I think, query part. Yeah. The next part is querying, where we can do the filter the product based on cost, minimum and maximum cost filter. That part we will do after this. Okay. For Likhit, it is done. So the postman again. But Arad, you have already done it, right? Okay, let me show you. This is for product. This is not for categories. Okay. Hey guys, I think you guys have a lot of problem with Postman. I will suggest you in the next doubt class with Mayank. I will tell to Ansul also that take one session with Mayank and explain you how to use Postman. Okay, guys. But I will just show you again. No problem. But yes, try to understand. It's not difficult. Not sure why you guys are asking again and again. It's very easy. You have to provide your server name here with port number. Then you have to provide your API name here. Whatever API name you are using, you need to select your method. And then based on that method, you need to provide data in body. And then click on send. Okay. Yes, sir. If we try to create API through Postman, then will that make change in out code, make change in our code? I didn't understand this thing, Arad, because you are just simply sending data from the Postman. So how that data will make change in your code? That data will go into database, right? That will not make any change in your code. Like no, nothing, not related at all. You are sending simply data from Postman, correct? And that data is coming to your server, your code, and then whatever you have written in your code, that thing is happening. Like Postman is like client for you. Postman is Arad, it's a client for you who is making a request. He cannot he cannot touch your server code, right? Client never can touch your server code. Okay. So Deep has one doubt. Sir, we have to write also to remove duplicates categories. But if we see, if we put a restriction while creation of categories only, then I think we do not need to create APIs for duplicate categories. Okay, Likit? Let me see who has doubt. Deep. Okay. Category ID validation is working. Oh, great. Great, Deep. Name is also working. Oh, nice, nice. So I think we have already, okay. Okay. So let's, if everyone has done it, so let's go for our next task, which is when we are like getting any products, then we want to get that product based on category IDs or based on queries. Okay, and in that query there could be name, or there could be minimum or maximum cost. There could be only minimum cost. There could only be max cost. Okay. See, I told you five conditions. Okay. The first condition, get the product based on category ID. पहली condition ये है. Second condition, get the product based on product name. If somebody is passing the product name in query, everything is happening in query only. Okay. First time somebody will pass the category ID. You have to pass the you have to pass the yeah you have to pass the you have to check for category ID in database and return all the products. Then based on product name. Then third is minimum cost. Like this is the minimum cost. Give me all the products which are greater than this cost. The second, fourth one is based on max cost. Like give me all the products whose cost is less than max cost. And fifth one is min and max are together. So like give me the between. Okay, these are the five conditions which we are going to do in one API only. Okay, let's try to do that. Before that, Ekta has doubt that there's a slight bug in product creation, something to do with middleware invocation. Uh, okay, just share your screenshot. We can look into that. So, Likit, we want to find the product now. Okay, so you can see in the Amazon website you can find any products based on different categories, right? They based on different filters, like min cost, max cost filter. Based on these type of filters are there, right? That's what same thing we are going to do. We are going to create five filters. One, get the product based on category IDs. Get the product based on product name. Get the product based on minimum cost. Get the product which are less than max cost. Correct. Get the product based on where minimum cost is this and max cost is this, between these two. That's five conditions we are going to write it. Okay. So Nilanjan is saying category validation works fine. Okay, great, Nilanjan. We need array dot filter for what, Ekta? Array dot filter भी for किस चीज के लिए? Oh, no, no, no. Why we need that? Let's. Okay, so when we are going to create a new APIs, how we will start? We, so first, uh, you guys tell me in the chat for which model we are going to create the API. For which model we are going to create the API. Ekta is saying products. Are you guys agree? Vishal is also product. No, no, I was talking about product, Deepak, not the route. I'm talking about the product. Oh, I'm talking about the model. Yes. So everyone agree because we are going to do operations in product table only. So that's why product model will be there. Okay. Now next question is route. Which route are we going to create the new API? For which route are we going to create the new API? Is it the category route or is it the product route? Product. Category. Why Nilanjan? Why category? Category is first. We want to get products from database. So why we want to go to category model or category routes? We want to do all the operations in product only, right? Okay, no problem. Okay, so yes. So let's start from the product route. Let's create a new route here. Okay, let's create a new routes here. And because we are going to take everything in query, so that's why we are not going to take any parameters. Let's give different name, product slash filter. Let's give it as product slash filter. Okay, product slash filter. That is our API name. And let's give a new controller name also, like filter product, something like that. Filter product or filter based product. Just giving random name. You guys can give your name also. Filter based on product. Okay. Let's add it into controller require. You can see I'm adding it into controller only. Let's go to the category controller. Let's add a new function here. Export the same filter based on product. Let's create a new function. Async function and controller require only two things: request and response. Okay. Okay, guys. Yeah. So let's fetch every data from the routes. Let's fetch. Okay. So let's first fetch. Uh, what is the first thing which we want to do? Category ID. Okay. Let's fetch it. Category ID. So request dot body. No, no, query. Sorry, query dot category ID. You would follow the same naming for this. Yeah, same name. So first we have fetch the category ID. Let's fetch the, what is the next thing? Name. What is the next thing? Uh, Main cost, max cost, and any other thing. We're only taking four things, right? Yes. So this could be the name. This could be the min cost. This could be the max cost. This could be the max cost. Let me show you how those URLs will look like. You can see those URLs will look like this: question mark, category ID equal to 3. For this same thing, question mark after URL, question mark, and name is equal to like whatever product name is there. Then here it could be min cost equal to, and here it could be max cost. Okay, like min cost could be 450, max cost could be 350. Let me check in the slides. They are also following the same structure, or let me check. Support the filter product based on the cost, ability to set maximum and minimum and maximum cost filter. Okay, so minimum and maximum they are doing, and query name may only product. Acha, so they are not doing on the category ID. Oh, they have given. So guys, they are not doing based on the category ID, but that's fine. We'll do in the category ID also. Okay. They are only doing based on three things: name, min cost, and max cost. Okay. They are not doing on the uh, that part. Okay. That's fine. So we'll do it on the category also. Okay, so any question in that? Okay, we will write it after in URL. Yeah, these things. Yes, queries we only do right like this only, right? I told you, right? Queries and parameters. Parameters goes with slash and queries goes with question mark. Yeah. So let's check it. So first let's check for category ID. If category ID exists. So yeah. So let's take right now in the, oh, we are writing it in category. So sorry guys. We are at the wrong actually controller. We are writing at a wrong controller. We have to write it in the product only, right? We are writing in category. Sorry, not sure you guys have told me this thing or not. No need to write anything here. Yeah. Okay. We can revert back from here. What are the changes we are doing here? Only these changes, right? Yeah. That's why I thought how the uh, category was coming on the top. Yeah. It should be product only, right? Yeah. So let's find it out. So products dot find all where category ID equal to the category ID which is coming from the client side. Okay. Await. You provide the await also, right? Then we can get the result. Const. Okay. Simply guys, products dot find all where category ID is this category ID. Okay. And then we can simply return from here. Response dot send our result from here. Okay. Let's check it, guys. First, let's check this part only. We'll check these things later. Okay. Let's run our server. Node index.js. Okay. Let's choose our route. And this route is this one. Product slash filter. Let's create a new get API. Or we already had it. Just change the values here. Okay. Let's provide the category ID here. Category ID is equal to 1. So error is there. It's not able to find the. Oh, we have provided a double slash. Seems like some error. What is this error? Reference ID result is not defined. Okay. Oh, is it defined? It's not defined. Oh, it's outside of it. Oh, sorry. It went outside of this. It should be here, right? I just written little bit. Yeah, the result was outside actually. If loop. That's why we got the error. Yeah, you can see the makeup kit here, right? Let's put the two here. You can see second one. Create the three. We got the category ID. Now let's do same for the name also. Okay. Now this is for category ID. The same can go for name also. Right? So if name, right? Then instead of category, we will look for name. The same thing, guys. No changes. This is now for name. Let's try it. Instead of category, we'll pass the name now. And let's find it out this name only, summer clothes. Yeah, you see, we got the result. Okay. Now let's do for min cost and max cost. So see, in min cost and max cost, there could be multiple scenarios, right? Like there could be somebody could only ask for min cost, like give me all the products which are greater than this min cost, which is 250. Give me all the products which are greater than 250. Or there could also be and like min cost and max cost. So that's why we need to provide the both things, both conditions we need to check. 340. That's why let's look for that. So first we look for if min cost. Like how can we check? Yeah, we I think we can first check for uh, if min cost is there. We can also check for max cost. Yes, I think first check for both. If min cost and max cost. If both keys are available, then what to do? Then do this thing. Like const result equal to await products dot find all where you guys remember I have told you about this sequelize.op where we can provide the conditions. Sequelize. You remember about these things where we can provide the conditions here. You see this? Yeah, this one op dot greater than equal to op dot lte like this. So that's what we are going to do. OP means operation here. Okay. So let's write it. Where cost because cost is our column in our database, right? Cost equalize dot op capital op, yes, yeah, dot greater than equal to greater than or equal to greater than or equal to minimum cost. It should be greater than or equal to minimum cost, comma sequelize dot op dot less than equal to max cost, right? This should be colon actually. Yeah, this should be condition, guys. See, if min cost and max cost both are available in our query, then check in the products where min cost is greater than the value which they have provided, or max cost is or that cost should be less than max cost. We will check this part. Okay, let's go for else if. Let's go for else if now, where we will check if min cost is available. If only min cost is available. Okay. First, let's return the response from here. Response dot send result. Yeah. Let's copy this whole condition again for min cost. And now we do not need to provide the max cost condition. Just min cost is fine here. Where product should be, where the cost should be greater than the provided value. Okay. This is for this one. Now let's do for max cost also. Else if max cost is the same thing. And here remove the min cost line. Okay. And else if nothing is there, yeah, if nothing is there, we will return everything. If no query is there, we will simply return everything. Okay, we'll remove this where condition now. No need for this where condition. Yes, we'll return everything. So guys, let me show you again, and then we will test it. Okay, so first we went for category ID. If somebody is providing only category ID to us, and we are now assuming they will not provide category ID and name together. We are just assuming this thing, that they are not providing category and name ID name together. They will provide category ID once, they will provide name once, but min cost and max cost can be provided together. So if people are providing min cost and max cost together, we are checking in here. If min cost and max cost both are there, then I have written this query where cost should be greater than min cost or less than max cost. वही ना condition कैसे होगी? If somebody was looking for give me the products which is more than 250 rupees and less than 1200 rupees. So that's what the condition is here. मिन कॉस्ट यहाँ पे 200 हो जाएगी, उससे नीचे वाली चीज चाहिए और 1200 से नीचे वाली चाहिए. करेक्ट, 200 से ऊपर वाली और 1200 से नीचे वाली. That's what the condition is here. But if somebody is only providing the min cost, it means I need product which is greater than this min cost. So that's why greater than equal lagaya. If somebody is providing only the max cost, that's why I provided the less than equal to. Let's check this code now. Okay, is it working or is it throwing any error to us? We have already checked the name and product ones, name and name and ID one. Let's first select. Let's first check all the elements. Yeah, you can see these are three elements. This is the by default condition, else condition. When somebody is not providing anything, you can see the now cost 870, 280, and 1200. Let's put the condition for 500. Like where my minimum cost is 500, so I should get these two, 870 and 1200, because I want to see the products which should be minimum than that. Min cost equal to 500. So now I should get 870 and 1200 because I'm saying my minimum cost is 500. So show me the product which are equal to 500 or greater than. Let's see, is it working or not? You can see now two products are only coming, 870 and 1200. Let's change it to max cost. So let me only show the products which are less than or under the 500 only, under the 500. So I should get only one product. Its cost is 200. Yeah, 280. Let's change it to max cost and min cost. Give me the product which has maximum cost as 500. Let's increase it. Maximum cost as 900. I should get two products, and min cost as 250. So I should get two products now, 280 and 890. You see, 280 and 870. I am not getting the 1200 one. So that's how, guys, we have done it. Let me first push this code so you guys can check it. and then I can understand. Then I can look for your doubts. Okay, I have pushed it, guys, so it's available there. Let me now check your doubts. Okay, works perfectly. Please zoom the screen. Sorry, I have missed that part. This is how filter related to price range work in e-commerce side and other filters too. Yes, yes, that's right. Secondly, we have installed Node how to use it. Mix and match both. Okay. Mm, product routes cost. So we'll write it after in URL. Yes. Product in product, local scope, block scope. We have installed Node how to use it. Oh, Node okay. Just so I missed it that. Okay, so we just need to write Node. I think npx Node and index.js. That's what you need to do. Now you can see. Now I will make any change. I do not need to stop the server. npx Node index.js. Sure, Arad. I will explain it. No problem. Sir, we can use the same queries for search in Elasticsearch. Do they also use the ORM for Elasticsearch? Elasticsearch, yes, they use the same things, but I'm not sure about the ORM part because Elasticsearch is like they uses the key value pair, like they uses the Redis there, Redis type structure. So they do not. I'm not sure they uses the ORM or not, but yeah, they use some object features. Okay. So Arad, let's see. So first we have fetched all the queries, all the data from queries, request.query.category ID. Then we fetch the name, minimum cost, and max cost. The first condition we are checking for category ID. If category ID exists, let's return the result for category ID only. Product.find all, find all the products where category ID is this. Same goes for name also. If name exists, find out all the products where name is that. So that's the name part. Now there could be min cost and max cost also, the price range, right? So what I did there, if people are providing min cost and max cost together, I'm using these operations, sequential operations like greater than equal to or less than equal to. So what I did here, I'm just using same find all the products where cost is greater than min cost or less than max cost. That's what we written. Where cost is greater than equal to min cost or and less than equal to max cost. That was the queries there. Whatever result is coming, I'm just returning that. If in scenario somebody is only providing the min cost, then what I'm doing, the same operations. So give me those products where the price is where the cost is greater than equal to min cost. क्योंकि अब हमें min cost से ऊपर वाले प्रोडक्ट चाहिए. That's why. Now if I go for the max cost, so give me those products where the product price is less than max cost. That's what I did. And then for default, if nobody is providing anything, give me all the products. Okay, Rat? Yes, as a query parameter. I can paste this thing in chat. Sure, Ekta. But yes, on LinkedIn, actually, I just looked some time, so my response could be a little bit delayed. Okay, guys. I think so. That's all from today, guys. I think in Deck there is one more API which they created for category. You can see the similar code where category ID is equal to category, which we already did it in our query filter. But here they are taking from params rather than taking it from query. They are taking it from params. So if you guys want to implement this one, you guys can implement as well. So this is the route they have created. Okay. So that's all from today, guys. In next tomorrow class, I think we are going to look for authorization and authentication. So we will connect tomorrow morning. Okay. Thanks everyone. Thanks, Arad. Yeah. See, I want you guys to like do the more practice. See these things. Right now we are writing these things from very like from lot of days. Like from the starting, we are writing about the controller queries. Now these things should be in your mind. Like when I'm talking about the routes, endpoints, you guys should be like quickly it should come in your mind. I need to go into the routes folder. When I'm talking about database, you should, automatically these things should be triggered in your mind that now I need to talk in models. Okay, so I want this type of like catching things in your brain. So like whenever I'm talking about the like something changing in the controller, you continuously you directly jump into that file. Okay, then I feel like then I will feel the confidence that yes, now you guys are quickly like whenever people are talking, you can quickly go to that file and do it. Okay, and I want everyone to like now I think we are going to again connect tomorrow morning, so that's fine. But yes, like after like on Saturday evening, on also on the Sunday sometime, try to create the API which they have given for category ID, where they are taking it from the params rather than taking it from the query. I had showed you today where we are taking category ID from query, but in the slides they are taking it from params. So try to do that. Okay. One main part, how we will remember all these post data, get data, and database. Like today, we have created all these things. You just need to remember the function name, right? Like the REST method name, get and post. It just you have to do that thing. Utilize is already doing all the database part for you. You just need to do create like that model name, which model you want to interact, and then create, then find all. Yes, you need to remember these methods, find all, and how to write the greater than equal to, and all those things you can easily get it in associations or like in the sequelize documentation engine. So these things you have to remember, and these things will only come when you will do more practice. Automatically, these things will come. I still don't remember it, but I know if somebody has given me any task, I can easily. I know that where to use what. That is important. Where to use what things. That part is important actually. You cannot remember everything, right? But you should know if somebody has asked you, so क्या चीज तुम्हें कहाँ से लेकर कहाँ लगानी है. If you will not, if you do not know about that, you will be stuck. Okay. I didn't memorize all these things. I just did practice. I just did practice actually. Nilanjan. I'm just doing these things from last 5 years. That's why it is all in fingertips. I still remember. I still don't remember the names. That's why you will see. I sometimes go to their documentation and check for the name and spellings. Okay. Ah, thanks, Vishal. Yeah. See, when these things will be repeated again and again, that's why I think Ekta is already doing these things. Because see, whatever today, see whatever we did today, just try to just try to do these things, everything again. Just delete whatever you did today. Just delete everything. Delete all the get APIs, delete all the middleware, and try to write it by your own hand. Then I think you will be more. Then you will become more perfect. ओके गाइस, देखो मैं भी यही करता था. जब मुझे कोई मैं कभी ऑनलाइन ट्यूटोरियल पढ़ता था, आई जस्ट वॉच देयर. इसके बाद मैं क्या करता था, उस समय जो भी मैंने चीजें लिखी, इसके बाद उसको डिलीट कर दिया. इसके बाद अपने आप लिखना स्टार्ट किया. अपने आप जब तक आप व्हेन यू विल नॉट राइट द कोड्स बाय योर ओन हैंड्स, then you will not remember these things. You will right now what you're doing, you're just copy pasting everything, which is not good. You have to write things. When you will write things, you will remember. And whoever is writing things, I'm saying in a like till the end of this class, you guys will be more comfortable or more confidence if you will write things. Understanding is fine, but you have to write things. Right now you are just copy pasting it. That's not, you will not remember everything there. Okay. Sir, you have not seen any have made out why we use Sequelize and Sequelize CLI both. So see, Sequelize CLI we are just simply using for some of the operations which we are doing from the console. Okay, sequelize init, right? Sequelize model creation, sequelize model generate. For all these things, we are just using the sequelize CLI. Okay, but sequelize is the main package which is doing all the internal things. Correct? When you are writing sequelize init, it's the sequelize who is doing all the things. They have just given you one wrapper on the top of sequelize, so you can use the sequelize feature with the help of CLI. देखो अभी ना लोग क्या करते हैं, बहुत सारे दे क्रिएट लॉट ऑफ एप्लीकेशंस जहां पर वो आपको प्रोवाइड कराते हैं CLI टू एक्सेस दोस थिंग्स. So that's why see GitHub. See, if we talk about the GitHub only, you see all the things we can do in the GitHub from UI here also, but they still provide you GitHub CLI, which you install here and do Git status, Git those things with the commands. So that's why sequelize is also provide you sequelize CLI. So जो भी चीजें sequelize में तुम manually भी कर सकते हो code के through, but you can do them with sequelize CLI also. You just need to pass single commands and then automatically things will happen. Otherwise you have to write it. So that's why sequelize is the main product, and sequelize CLI just an easy way to use the sequelize. Okay, CLI version of sequelize you can say. Are we good with that, Deepak? So I think we have already 15 minutes ahead today. So let's sleep. Tomorrow morning we will get it. Tomorrow morning we will just again connect back. CLI mean client interface or command line interface. Sorry, command line interface. Command line, right? हम किसी भी अपने OS को दो तरीके से, सिस्टम को दो तरीके से एक्सेस कर सकते हैं, डायरेक्टली थ्रू GUI और सेकेंड वे थ्रू कमांड लाइन. So that's a CLI. Tomorrow class is at 10 a.m. Guys, check your calendar. It's at 10 a.m. Still confused about .env. See, RR. Okay, so So see, let me think about some examples. So guys, if whoever has understood, do you guys have any better example for .env? So see, Arad, what I understood when I मुझे कब use करना है .env. So see, what I did, see, like in all of my projects, I am using .env actually. You know why? मैं सोच रहा हूँ कोई एक सिंपल सा एग्जांपल तुम्हें बताने के लिए. But see, the purpose of .env is, हम जब भी कोई चीज डेवलप करते हैं, I've already told this example, but let me just tell you again. Right now, I am working in my development, this machine, OS, like this machine right now, Mac, right? This Mac has different configuration, and my application is running in this machine, correct? But tomorrow, and you have same project I want to run in your machine also, but your machine is Windows. So do you think like whatever things I did in my machine will work in your machine also? Tell me this answer, Arad. Do you think like same thing, whatever environment thing I am provided, whatever values, whatever variables which I am keeping here, will the same work in your machines also? No, it will not, right? Yes, yeah, that's why we use the .env only. So when we are moving our code to different environments, so it can take that environment values. That's why we use the .env. उस समय हमारे कोड को, अब देखो हम अपने कोड, हमारे पास दो तरीके हैं. हम या तो डायरेक्टली कोड में कोई चीज लिख दें, स्टैटिक, हम स्टैटिक लिख दें कि भाई ये वाली लाइन इस पर्टिकुलर डेटाबेस को यूज कर रही है, लाइक डेटा, जस्ट टेक द डेटाबेस एग्जांपल, लाइक डेटाबेस अंडरस्कोर डेवलपमेंट, ये एक हमारा वेरिएबल है. हमने स्टैटिक लिख दिया अपने db.js में कि यूज दिस डेटाबेस डॉट अंडरस्कोर डेवलपमेंट. बट जैसे हम तुम्हारे एनवायरनमेंट में गए, तुम्हारा डेटाबेस नेम तो दूसरा था, तुमने यूज कर रखा था ई कॉमर्स. अब तुम चेंज कैसे करोगे ये चीज? अब तुम हाउ विल यू चेंज दिस थिंग? डू नॉट टॉक अबाउट द डिपेंडेंसीज राइट नाउ. Answer this question first. In my machine, I am using the database name as database underscore development. Okay. In your machine, you have database name as e-commerce. How will you change it? You will see you will directly go to the file name, right? db.js. You will change there, right, Arab? Am I right? Yes, we have to change there, right? But अगर हम ये नहीं करना चाहते हैं, हम अगर स्टैटिक करना ही नहीं चाहते हैं, अगर हम ये चेंज स्टैटिक नहीं करना चाहते हैं, तो हम क्या करेंगे? हम एक डॉट एनवी फाइल क्रिएट कर लेंगे। मैं अपने मशीन में डॉट एनवी क्रिएट करूंगा, तुम अपने मशीन में डॉट एनवी क्रिएट करोगे, और उस डॉट एनवी में हम वो वेरिएबल रखेंगे जो वेरिएबल चेंज हो सकते हैं सबकी मशीन में। तो मैंने अपने डॉट एनवी में रख लिया डेटाबेस नेम वेरिएबल, तुमने अपने डॉट एनवी में डेटाबेस अंडरस्कोर नेम वेरिएबल रख लिया। ठीक है, हमने दोनों ने अपने अपने एनवायरनमेंट की एक फाइल बना ली। करेक्ट, मैंने अपने एनवायरनमेंट की फाइल बना ली, तुमने अपने एनवायरनमेंट की फाइल बना ली। अब हमारे कोड को हम डेटाबेस का नाम स्टैटिकली नहीं देंगे। अब वहां पर हम अपने डेटाबेस का नाम स्टैटिकली नहीं रखेंगे। अब हम अपने कोड को इस तरीके लिखेंगे कि अब वो डेटाबेस का नाम तुम डॉट एनवी से पढ़ो, डॉट एनवी के फाइल से पढ़ो। ओके, तो अब सेम कोड में तुम्हें कोई चेंज नहीं करना है, तुम्हें सिर्फ अपने डॉट एनवी में चेंज करना है। उस डॉट एनवी में तुम चेंज करोगे डेटाबेस नेम इज इक्वल टू ई कॉमर्स। अब तुम्हारा जो कोड है वो ई कॉमर्स लेगा। हम अपने डॉट एनवी में चेंज करेंगे डेटाबेस डेवलपर, वो नेम लेगा डेटाबेस डेवलपर। दैट्स व्हाई वी यूज द डॉट एनवी। अभी आर वी गुड विद नाउ? द थिंग्स व्हिच आर गोइंग टू चेंज, yes, that's why it's not only database name. There are many things which we has in our projects which we cannot have static, or which is going to change in different environments. Some things change in development, change in production, change in test environment. इसलिए हमेशा we always goes with .env. It's not about dependencies or anything. It's just about the values of variables which are going to change, which we cannot keep statically there. Okay. I hope you understood. Great. So we'll talk tomorrow about the authentication and authorization. Okay, guys. And I think we will get chance to uh, uh, talk about the many to many also, because there will be table, user, and roles. So we'll talk tomorrow. Okay. Good night, everyone. We'll talk tomorrow. Bye bye.